Hello, hello. We are here. Hello and welcome to Wrath of the Godkin, the D&D campaign where the druid is the greatest fighter in town. Just nobody check the security footage on that too closely. Say hello to Ronnie the bugbear fighter, Waylon the human paladin, Kelked the furball druid, Oz the Kenku wizard, and Affinity the tiefling bard. Our heroes are experts at getting themselves into trouble. But before they do exactly that, let's remind you viewers at home what happened previously on Wrath of the God King. So last time the party rounded out the Champions Day wrestling contest by pitting friend against sibling against guy claiming not to be a sibling. And in the end, Kelken emerged as champion, thanks in no small part to most of his opponents taking a dive. Darvis, aka Way's sister, Sapphire, made a big show of fighting Affinity and made an equally big ass of herself in the process. Way and Saf settled things later at the bar, but there was still some hard feelings lurking there. Ronnie talked Oz out of murdering the journalist who'd been targeting the party. The journal ran away screaming for his life. The party discussed mega blood usage and potential addiction side effects, but decided it'd probably be okay in the long run. Here we go. It's a new season. It's Autumn Falls 1K, 8 a.m., and the party is deciding whether they want to stick around or go check out their house upgrades. And right now, you may have noticed Oz is not here. Oz will be missing for a few weeks. So we're just going to have Ruthie... Oz will sort of just like take a back seat in terms of conversation, and if we need Oz to say something, Ruthie will be in charge of playing Oz in combat. That way the party isn't down. Next week we will be off because we'll have 2 people missing, and that's when we take a week off, but I will be back on just doing normal streaming stuff. And for July, if you are a VOD watcher or whatever, July is Viewer Appreciation Month for the Shorester stream in general. So we will be doing a poll in our Discord. Let me throw up the Discord link here in the chat. And we will be taking a poll. Taking a poll is not the phrase I should be using. We will be taking a poll later on.
It's even more important than the election, guys.
It's more important than
The
any
most
election.
important.
Don't act like you know about elections, you Canadian. You guys just spin a
I
beaver
just wanna
and
be
run
one of
towards
you.
something.
Can you tell where we're streaming from?
Oh, sorry, Ruthie. I just saw your message. Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah, no worries. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, it's fine. It's a skillful way of doing it. Skillful and smooth, just like Waydarv himself. Da-da-da-da. Can be edited and controlled by Ruthie and Ruthie alone.
Waydar, the forbidden ship where Way can go fuck himself.
Man, that came out of nowhere and was genius.
No, that was 10
Very
out of 10.
good.
My one
Very
brain
good.
cell just fired off.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
Absolutely
like,
a banger.
Wow. Nailed it. Okay, you should have access now. Let me know if you don't to Owl's
Yeah.
sheets. No way. Wait, who the fuck? I just made a beaver joke and someone who is a beaver just joined the server.
You summoned
Get
them.
online.
It's like a Bidoof. Oh my god, I was watching, this is the last aside before we start the stream, but I was watching a streamer play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for the first time 2 days ago, and she found a Zigzagoon, and she asked chat what should she name it, and they all said Little Gooner. so she was playing, she kept, and then she would call it Little Goonie, and then Little Goonie died, and everyone was ripped in mourning Little Goonie, and just like all the Goonie jokes were just so
Goonies never say die.
That's true. Oh no! Ruthie's outpacing me. I need to get cleverer. This is scary. Okay, so right now we're still in Jarek spawn, and yeah, it's the fall season, Autumn Falls, and it's 8 a.m. You guys are at the Squawking Sailor, and you guys are just sort of having breakfast, getting some Tavian bonuses for your HP a little bit, and hanging out. So, at this point, I want to call attention. This says, "I miss our penises." Wait now.
No.
Ash comes out as trans mid-session. This is a big session.
Oh
Someone
my
clip
god,
this.
where did he write that?
He wrote it in game chat
Don't
just
worry
so it
about
could
it.
be on screen. And it's right
I
above
see.
Affinity's head on TV. Right? I miss our penises. Wait now, and then a picture.
What
of
did you say
Affinity.
yesterday? I missed the sphincter, or I can't miss the sphincter, Oddish?
Oh, yes.
You guys, I can't miss the sphincter. That sounds like a Sabrina Carpenter lyric, to be honest. It's about as provocative. Okay.
I can't delete it. Messages. It's so sad.
I'm worried. No, it's staying here. I want Twitch.tv to know that this is not me saying it. I'm not Ash. Wait, can I be Ash, though? No, I can't. I can be Kelken. Or I can be Aurochs. Duh.
I think that is not a joke.
You're too quiet again, Oddish. Speak up. Okay,
Ah!
that's better. You think that's shouting? That
Stream,
sounds like a
Stream will
normal
love
volume.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Shouting in low caps.
So, what would you guys like to do? You guys are at the inn. At this point, the council is happy to take over the choosing process for the new fire guard. So you can help out with that at the council meeting, or you can just say your goodbyes and head off towards your house to check out any repairs and set up anything you want to do for your guild. Those are your main choices from where we left off last time. But if there's anything else you guys want to do while you're here, now's the time to do it, I would say.
Well, clearly, I know we want to stay.
Ronnie's fur all sort of like fluffs up.
Ghibli bristles.
But they say nothing. Mm.
No way, our construction's probably done. Right? How long does construction take? Like a day?
A day.
It might not be done, but we could check on it.
What are you basing that on, Finn? A day, right?
A general lack of knowledge of things.
I was gonna say a sense of entitlement. That works
A
too.
sense of entitlement? Oh my god.
Maybe both.
It's a banana. I think it would be good to check on the construction, right? And I think we're all set here.
We don't need to say goodbye or anything, right? We've done our part.
I think so. I mean, everyone knows where we're gonna be anyway, so if they really want to, hang out, they can
Yeah,
come over.
we'll be open for business.
Everyone sounds super
Oh.
excited about this and not harangued into doing that.
The
Ronnie
only
is
thing I'm thinking-
vibrating, just trying desperately not to make other people do something they don't want to do, but is like, well, I think it'd be best if we got back to the house and let the council really step into the next step of Jarexpin, right? Yes.
Mayor Ronnie has spoken to the council.
Not- So the council of everyone hanging out over breakfast at the Squawking Sailor.
I don't think of any other business we have here. Do you guys remember if we wrapped up the Tequisol food thing? Like, did we
Yeah.
get that sorted?
I mean,
Yeah,
you're good burying it,
good
right?
berry until we. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I think the
we
plan
hacked
was
it.
to start our own operation. We've got a couple that we can use for growing. And we got the good berries until then.
Right.
No, fair enough.
Right. So you guys, in order to solve that situation, Cal would need to be around for the birds. So in order to leave and still be still be able to feed the birds while you guys are gone, you need that source, right? And the best way to do that is either just pay the fees to local traders as they come through once you set up some sort of like, I guess, guild merchants organizer, like appoint someone to be there while you're gone. That's maybe something that Polly could take care of while she's sort of acting as head of household while you guys are gone. Or, yeah, you guys can work for a little bit on trying to find a way to foster that special seed that you guys got and bring it up to like growing capacity so you guys can feed those birds. Maybe make a little bank for yourself at the same time. So that's your options there. For the time being, there's no immediate need for that. It just might be until you get that thing growing. Being able to feed the 3 birds every day might be a little bit expensive. So that's something you want to keep in mind.
Kel, you're like the master of beasts, right? So can't you just hire another druid to Goodberry forever?
That's
a
an
good
option.
point. We don't really know any around though, do we? Unless there's like a hiring board or something nearby. But I feel like we'll probably come across one on our travels at some point.
Well, once you have a mail service and a you're basically set up as a guild, you'll be able to start hiring people to take care of things around the house for you. That's going to be one of the assets that comes your way. So from your center of business, which I guess is probably the office upstairs at your mansion, you guys will be able to make those sort of decisions, and you already have a construction guy on hand. And since you guys will have a large house full of different facilities, you'll be able to start employing people at each of those facilities should you wish to, and sort of make sure those facilities have a use for you in the future. And you'll be able to use your creativity to come up with, ways of using those. And I can help you figure that out as we get back to the house and check it out. I'm going to take you guys to the Greater Jarek Spawn map. There we go.
Pictures are back.
Pictures are back. All of our accomplishments. Okay. So, with you guys at present, coming with you to the house are Astrid, Polly, Slythe, and Tavian. Right? And Tuck is going to stay behind with his girlfriend here, and with Tonka as well, in Jarek Spawn. So you're bringing the majority of the B team with you guys to the house, so they'll be able to staff some of these facilities as well. Would you guys like to head out now, or is there anything else, last looks on this town, basically? You can always come back later.
I think I'm ready to
this is
dip.
it. Yeah, let's go.
All right, so you guys head out. The area is pretty. It's pretty nice out. It's you while you're heading past the offshoot, the off-road to where you fought the poison ape, that like abandoned elven village. You get the first like brisk fall wind midday, which sends a little chill through you guys, and you're like, oh, okay. Seasons are actually changing at this point. It even starts to drizzle a little bit of rain as you guys head down the road. But luckily, It does not last for more than 10 minutes. You guys just get a little bit of wet and shake it off. And as you are heading through a pass in the distance, I'd like you guys to give me some perception checks, please.
This is
Okay,
I got it,
Oddish. In the distance, you
Oh, okay.
you think you see some figures standing on the there was like a little ravine that you guys previously fought bees in and other creatures, and you think you see some movement there, and as soon as you spot it, you think that you might be spotted too, and some sort of like, you don't see much, but these people are either camouflaged or green themselves, and you see them suddenly move away, and then you see all movement stop for the time being, as if whatever was there is now hiding.
Hey, wait, did you see that?
What? Sorry? I
There-
got something in
there-
my eye.
Oh.
Natural 1 on perception.
One
Way
of those, I
is
think-
aggressively staring at Affinity's tail as it twitches back and forth.
I'm so happy. I had the exact same thought.
One of those was supposed to be Oz. I think Oz should be the 4, and yeah, Wade got the 1.
You're not worried
okay.
about
the rest of you guys. Did you see that? I
See
swear there were
what?
people there. They were like looking at us, and I think they saw me see them. No. Yes.
But do
And
you
then
know
they
that they saw you see
did.
that they saw them?
Wait.
Huh?
Are you sure you didn't just like hit your head or something in the fights?
Ronnie and Kill
No.
simultaneously confused by God.
If it sounds like God, it's probably just fake.
Well, I definitely didn't hit my head because, all of you guys made sure not to hit my head. But, no,
You
I
still
definitely
hear
saw
that.
that.
Okay, should we
okay.
just keep walking then? Were
Yeah.
they like normal?
Did-
Was the eye contact normal or threatening? I guess is the
Yeah.
most
It was
important.
sexy.
You were too far away
Okay,
for it
then
to
we're
be-
fine.
It looks like you just saw moving figures in the distance, basically, and you thought they were humanoid in shape. You don't think that they could have like made eye contact unless they were using some spell, that allowed them to see that. But you didn't get that sense. It was about 6 seconds of eye contact, and they just darted back.
By
Uh.
in the distance, how far approximately? Is it like, kilometers away? Is it like...
Yeah, tell me a useful metric.
It's about, you guys are approaching and you can see the hills, the little rocky outcroppings, and you guys are, it's still a straight shot forward down the road at this point, and you guys see what looks like, maybe it's about 200 feet away, or maybe, and it's actually in D&D terms, it's probably about like a kilometer out.
But
Well-
this is the same place that we've been ambushed before, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So
Were they people-y, or were they like
Yes, they were
planty at all?
humanoids.
Because there were.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you guys were attacked by, I think, a treant and some dryads.
And then
Dryads, I
later-
think.
wasps?
Yes, these could be dryads for all Kel was able to make out. Although based on Kel's perception roll, they seemed a bit bulkier. So if they are dryads, they might have been souped up a little bit. But they were green in color and then blended into the trees. So it's possible. It's very possible.
Do you think? Didn't Oz make friends with them? Do you think that that's the same ones?
But Oz made friends with the ones that were south
Made
of
fun of
Carrot
them.
Spawn. And then these ones that were around here, they attacked us.
Yeah, you think they all know each other?
I think they've got like some kind of clique or club. And
We're
we
very
joined
close
the wrong
to
one.
Jarek Spawn still. I don't feel like that was a while.
Well, to be honest, yeah, you guys are about, I think, a 2-hour walk. It's been since then. It's about 10 a.m. now. So,
and if you can tree stride, that's way less.
true. It's not impossible.
But I don't want to fight anyone if we don't have to.
Illusion something sort of in the area that we saw them. See if anything happens before we feel like being the bait.
Do you have anything in mind?
Oh, I can do, who haven't I minor illusioned a copy of? I'll do like a fake weird little Kel.
Please describe what a fake weird little cow looks like.
It's like the Doodle Bob version of Kelkin. So like just like the proportions are off. He's like sort of more green than blue. Maybe it's more like a marionette, puppet of Kel.
Red
You
bubble
like
cow.
send him off into the forest before I have to like look at him any longer.
What? I think I did a pretty good job.
Is that what you think I look like?
Ben, did
It's
you have
also like
coffee this
Finn's
morning?
I mean, close enough, right? She's like holding it up.
Yeah, it's basically the same.
Yeah, All right, there, go on, little guy. She'll send him off.
He just waddles off into the forest.
He waddles off into
But, like-
no particular direction, far away from wherever.
No.
No.
I worked so hard.
That was you working hard. Okay. So you want to send him into the clearing in front of, like down the path, so that he goes.
Yeah,
as,
like, I'm imagining we're cautiously approaching, but like before we get into the zone where they were spotted, I just send him out first.
Okay, as soon as he makes it to like the center of the area, like in the ravine, perfect prime ambush territory, you see a how can I best describe this? You hear a whirring sound like, and then you see a laser shoot out and blast at the illusion.
Oh fuck, it's Grim! He wants a rematch!
What the hell is that?
Then you hear some voices, and then silence again. At this point, I assume this illusion, it's just gonna pass through, right? It doesn't have its own HP, so it's just sort of like...
Yeah, no. It just goes through it.
You hear
Do
some...
they think that Kel is immortal?
You hear some quick shouts in a language that you may or may not recognize, and then it's dead silent again.
Can we
They
pick
just like,
any word or
Infernal-
what language it might be?
Or thieves can't.
It's
Or
not
Elvish.
infernal or thieves can't. What other languages do you guys know?
Elvish.
Giant, goblin. I think Oz speaks Sylvan.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
it is. And giant.
Elvish, Goblin, Halfling.
Mhm.
It's none of
Oh, I
those.
thought he also spoke Sylvan. Does he have comprehend languages?
Well, they're not speaking anymore, and unless we bait them out again, they might not fall for the same trick twice. I feel like we just confront them. They tried to kill me.
Yeah, or
You-
something. Who
you
knows what
relate
that?
to this thing?
So they try to kill you, so you want to walk right up to them and talk?
I mean, what if we just tell it like I'm just gonna shout out, stop messing around on the path. Whoever
I
you
could just-
are.
Walk forward with my hands up and indicate that we mean them no harm.
Or we just go around, or we get the jump on them?
I think we have gone around before, but we don't need to get the jump on them. We don't know why they're here. Also, we should maybe look into this whole zone because we've been maybe ambushed twice, and if we want actually for Jerexbud to have meaningful trade or commerce with any of the rest of the island, this seems like a real problem zone.
Yeah, this road is
Ronnie, just be
weird.
honest.
What do you mean?
It's because you don't want to come back. You don't want to deal with another Jarek spawn problem.
I have every confidence that Jerexbud will be able to deal with this problem. However, it'd be great if maybe this could be a lemonade stand, a way station, a nice
I thought
place for
politics
people
days
to
were
rest
behind you.
and have a picnic instead of a place where if you leave the town you get ambushed and everyone knows it.
Right.
Tavian is gonna pipe up and be like, "Let's just fight him! Come on! I want to fight something."
Okay, Tavian, we're gonna fight lots of things.
With what? A spatula?
He gives you a really angry look, but doesn't have a comeback for that.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Should I? We could try to go around them. I could try to. I can't understand what they're like. If anything they're saying, I can't tell if it's too far away. But we could just try to find out why they're here and have a laser.
That's a
Also,
good question,
that's
too.
pretty cool.
Seems pretty excessive for this.
I wouldn't mind having a laser at the headquarters.
Also true.
Ronnie looks off with a dreamy look in their eye.
We're not done with construction yet.
There's always room for a roof laser.
The house really would appreciate being
You had me at
lasered
roof
in
laser,
half.
guys.
Okay, well, they seem chill now. Why don't we just introduce ourselves? I tossed a few business cards into the path.
Should we at least like try and figure
As
out?
soon as the business cards go flying,
No.
you hear the laser charging up again, and they are quickly immolated, even though they're already on the ground by the 12
Does it
seconds
seem like the
later.
laser can go mostly one direction?
No, because it seems like it is a beam weapon in that it shoots in one direction, doesn't like curve around paths or anything like that. But it seems like at this point you get the sense that the laser's point of origin is like around this area. Okay, you guys are not
Are we in the thing?
You're
Not where you want.
you're not
us
in
to
the
be.
area yet. Would you like to go there? Because to get there, you have to be a little bit closer in. That's the reason I haven't. But you get the sense that
Well, we can
Oh.
also just follow the beam. If it's a straight line, it has to have come from somewhere.
right, you know it's coming from the same general area that you saw, Kel, which is like on the top of these little plateaus, these rocky outcroppings. This is coming from a northern bush. So it seems like something or someone is hiding in the bush, shooting this laser at.
If we want, I can do some recon, go invisible.
Could we maybe try to decommission the laser in a way that makes the laser keep working potentially for the future, but without killing anybody?
So just steal their laser?
Well, not steal it. We can just stop them from shooting us with it, and then find out what their deal is and why they're trying to use Ambush Pass or whatever we're calling this area.
Ambush pass.
Well, I'm hesitant to send you in alone, Finn. I could just find familiar and like have a bird fly around the area and.
Oh,
scope it
right.
out.
Can you see through that thing?
Yes,
Is that
I
how
can.
that works?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems like
then
cheating,
not gonna
but
put.
I
A
guess.
great start.
Yeah, the business cards was my best shot then. You got this, Cal.
The idea that you guys are like still 100 feet away and she somehow threw the business cards that far is really fun. Let's just say that Oz used levitate to move the business
Yeah,
cards.
I
But
was
just
just
for RP.
levitate and prestidigitate. Just to...
I'm not reading all that. Good for you.
No,
Sorry
I just wanted to
that
see
happened.
what things I could turn into. I'll choose a hawk for
Octopus.
this one. No.
Octopus.
Hoctopus.
Octopus,
Hoctwapus.
Oh
a
boy.
tree octopus.
Ugh.
Cancelled.
Spit on that thing. And then like and subscribe to my coin.
8 times.
It's crazy that Hawktwa girl like
Oh.
was she like made like
Isn't a senator?
she is?
No.
No, that's just what's her face who went to go see Beetlejuice and gave that guy a handy.
Mhm. Yep.
It's just weird that like someone can like a prominent figure like that can make like a meme coin and just pump and dump and like ruin all these people's lives. But I'm glad she got what's coming to her. Unlike the president who did the same fucking thing and is still the president. He did it the first 3 fucking months. It's insane. We're like, we know this is wrong, but not when Trump does it. He's the best. Whatever. I don't buy
It's
it.
crazy that you also described her as a prominent figure.
I mean, she was, for better or worse. She's as prominent as any reality entertainment star. I'll tell you what. Okay, so when the familiar drops to 0 hit points, it explodes into flames. That's cool. I'm just reading what I want to read. So it takes the form of one
I
of
feel
those...
like if it gets hit by a laser, it probably will explode into flames.
Yeah, it definitely will. Okay, so you're making a hawk, right? Do you have a hawk sheet?
Yes.
I just want to see what
I
HP
feel like
a
we've
hawk
done this
has.
before.
Okay, I'm putting a hawk on the map. It has 1 HP.
Lovely.
What AC does a hawk have? There's a blood hawk? What the fuck is a blood hawk?
Billion.
I want that.
Small beast, unaligned. 7 hit points? That's not cool. Armor class 13. Okay, great. So, how are you flying this hawk? And are you trying to do it stealthily, or are you trying to get their attention to see if it'll get blasted to them?
Definitely stealthy. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to investigate what's going on in that general direction.
Okay.
As stealthy as I can.
All right. Piloting your hawk above the area. Please give me a an investigation check using your own stats, I guess.
Investigation or perception?
Well, you're doing an investigation, right?
Can I perceive what's going on instead?
I mean, based on your perception, nothing is going on because
Okay,
these
fair
creatures are hiding.
And
Okay, a 3 investigation. These for whatever reason you fear that if you get closer to this you will get blasted, and you get the sense that based on what you saw and the amount of movement you saw, there are several figures hiding in the bushes, but you don't know anything more than that.
Okay, tough news, gang. Wasn't able to clock anything, but I feel like they're still in the area at least.
Probably gonna be hard to maneuver big fuck off laser, right?
Do we want to
Yeah.
try to sneak up on where we think the laser's coming from, approximately?
Yeah, to at least stop the option of the lasers. Probably a good place to start. We can talk
Or-
after.
Hard to
Maybe.
negotiate mid-laser.
Right.
It's hard to be humble when you're stunting on the jumbotron. By the way, how would you like B team to be utilized or not utilized during this situation?
I
Not.
don't
utilized
want them to be
personally.
hurt. So yeah, no. B team can chill, I would say.
All right. Do you want them to engage in case you guys are in danger, or do you want only specific members like Slythe or Astrid to back you up?
If
think
someone gets lasered, then they can tap in.
Okay.
I think if we can semi-engage or neutralize the laser, then
Mhm.
then fine. But otherwise, don't act unless it's an emergency.
So the
And
code
it's-
word is, ah, fuck, I've been hit by a laser?
Exactly.
so.
Or,
And
fuck, yeah, we got the laser.
otherwise, it's more important that we know that no one else is going to sneak around behind the other end of the ambush rocks. I'm just saying there's a very important role that I need them to do by staying here and not in the laser way.
All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna move.
Maybe do we just send them ahead to the house, or do we get them to wait here on the path?
Well, the ahead is kind of a problem, right?
That's
yeah.
fair. Yeah.
All right.
So we sneak into the forest? Is that what's happening?
This is let me just draw this for you guys. So you guys are like the ravine is like right here, right? And the laser came from here and struck this area in the center of the path. You can have B team like hang out here-ish and wait in the bushes or whatever. If you'd like to ambush the laser, your likely path is to John Madden your way over here and sneak up behind. And you can either cut through the forest and take longer, or you can try to get in close for a faster ambush.
I have faith in our abilities personally for a faster ambush, but
I'm also happy to boot us a little in the forest if we want.
All right, take a vote.
I'm on team, just go for it.
Yeah, I say let's sneak around back.
Okay.
All right,
Do-
put ones in the chat if you want to take the longer sneaking, and twos in the chat if you want to go fast and farting.
I think we're going fast and furious. Oh,
2 is Fast and Furious, yeah.
Fast and Furious 2?
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too Fast,
it's
Too
Fast
Furious.
and Furious?
Wait, so what? Put your votes in the chat.
Oh,
Okay, it's a tie.
I mean-
that means that
It's a
you
tie.
have
Wow.
you have to roll.
Can you
I
roll
feel
a
like
d8?
Oz-
Oz would be
Oz
fast and
obviously would have
crazy.
done too.
yeah, I
Okay.
feel like Oz is like, I want to see the laser.
And in fairness, Ronnie was offering,
Ooh,
not.
natural 2. Kel rolls a D2.
What?
I fucking love it.
Uh-huh.
Because 2 is the highest you can get, it still gives it the green D20.
So satisfying.
50% chance of greatness. Okay, so I need everybody to give me some stealth checks, please.
Before we do that, I will pass
Pass without
without
trace?
trace us.
So that
Yeah.
plus 10.
Plus 10. Yeah.
Okay, 17, 24. Oh yeah. Ink is getting some stuff delivered right now, and so needs a second. Okay. Way is
Do I know that
20.
this is there?
Okay, because of pass without trace, you guys make it up expertly. So let's take you guys there to Mid Jarrett's Road, aka Ambush Pass. There.
Murder Canyon.
Good, yeah, Murder Canyon. It's a new Mario Kart track. Dude, I
Is this the
cannot.
Hawk?
Hawk Trois?
I don't remember. I
We did it. We found Hawk Trois.
It is Porp 2.0. It looms large in front of you. You must now fight. Yeah, that's just that's just
We
the
do
Hawk
Whistly
token
Dance.
from before. And this thing is the fake Cal, which I'm sure is gone by now. Okay, the red X on the map indicates where you Cal perceived the laser to be coming from. So there's likely someone hiding in that bush. There are tons of bushes around. You guys have stealthed into this this bush up here. Wants to do something crazy I can do?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not it. Wait, how do I do it? There we go.
Oh.
So if I ever want to make
Was
you
it-
guys look at a specific thing, I can move the map.
You like this? Oh, interesting.
Ah.
Oops.
I'm making a really big... I think I told you guys I made a really big dungeon recently, and so I realized that scrolling on that map is like fucking insane for whatever reason from the player perspective. So if you guys ever need me to pull you back to where you guys are, just say you can do that.
We'll do. Thanks.
Okay, so you get the sense you have effectively sneaked up on these guys, stealthed up on these guys, and yeah, you're not sure how many people are hiding, but you get the sense that they are. What would you like to do? Tidal wave?
I didn't mean to do that.
It's an interesting idea, though.
It's too late.
Taking the moisture from the tree branches.
I think Ronnie will tattoo to everyone. I think I could maybe scramble up around the edge. So if I could try to draw some attention sort of over there, and they try to indicate with their brain, like this area. If anyone wants to run up stealthily behind them while I do that.
That's Ronnie's brain.
That's Ronnie's brain.
Big brain.
Well, if you're trying to be sneaky, I may as well stick with you, because I should still have Pass Without Trace up.
Right, isn't Pass Without Trace that we have to be near you?
Yes. So whoever
Then
wants
maybe
to
we
sneakily
shouldn't-
go off in a direction.
Do we want to split the party then? Because if we want to try the, I don't know, passive-aggressive diplomacy route, I feel like if somebody's gonna be here being a distraction...
It's
Okay,
music.
yeah.
I know.
The Big Bang
Someone's
Burger
gonna be
from
there.
Persona 5.
Yeah, I might also want to have somebody up here, where we think the laser is.
Oh.
Oh, you think that's fitting for this particular situation?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I was thinking that I could go down on the lower level and draw attention, and then you all could sneak up and, disarm them in a surprising manner. And then we could have a conversation about why they're here with a laser. But
Okay.
I don't have to. I was just offering. I'm not very persuasive.
I
I
just
don't
worry
know what
about you
they're
being
speaking.
out in the open while these guys have said laser.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great, but I'd rather that than they shoot the laser at you.
Aw. She loves them.
Can
they love
Can I
them.
invest? Actually, no. Can Oz investigate the tree where we think the laser is?
Can Oz do it? No, only you. I know your tricks. Tricks and novices. Investigate. So you just want to do a see if you can perceive them check, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oz wants to see the laser. No particular reason. Everything's fine.
Okay. You guys are still far enough away that this bush area is concealing the weapon of mass destruction. As soon as I said bush, I was like, this is where the sentence is going to go. So you guys, you can't see anything in there.
He's too short. All you hear from Oz in the tattoo is just, laser become friend.
His eyes burn. Okay, so do you
mean-
give up? Campaign over?
Yeah, we surrender.
Game over. Continue. 10. 9.
I mean, I can cast Sanctuary on myself and just waltz right up there.
Does Sanctuary protect you from AoE effects, or is it just attack rolls?
Just attack rolls.
Hmm.
I could walk out a different direction if people want to sneak up. It's not very diplomatic, but or we could just run, just rush it.
Yeah,
We could just rush
just
it.
do that.
Okay. So, final answer, you guys are going to full body charge this.
After stealthing.
Okay, so you're
We
going
did
to
say
try to
hard and fast.
sneak. You're going to try to. Let me see if I can educate you guys. Okay, so you guys are going to like stealth up this direction, right? And then try to just leap on whatever's in the bush.
I think so. That's what Ronnie is imagining right now. They were like, I'll go out and try to draw the laser's fire, and no one sort of seemed into that, so now this is all they've got.
Yeah, no one wants Ronnie to be mayor hero again. They want to do it. They want to do something fun too.
Well, they all anyway.
Ronnie stole all the credit I gave them.
Ronnie's ears fold back. Stupid DM. Okay.
On 3.
Everyone roll stealth. Natural 22. Your pass without trace goes so crazy that everybody stealths up perfectly.
Hell yeah.
All right. Please roll initiative as you guys will get, what is not a surprise round because 5e doesn't have that, but is definitely a surprise round.
Ooh. I think that should technically be an 8 because I went on Way's character, or I went on Ozzy's character sheet. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, it's a 3. So that should be a 10 for Way. I'm trying to get used to the 2 character sheets thing.
Yeah, sorry about that. We'll all figure it out together.
No worries.
Don't worry
Holy.
about that. Believe me, I'm spinning 12,000 sheets always, so I understand.
Wow, this image looks so much less like someone that I think is going to want to be friends with us.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure 5e
Not to
does
make
have
assumptions
surprise
about
rounds.
people holding sniper rifles.
Oh, right. Wait, why is Theroba
And I do
on
think
the
5e
sheet?
has surprise rounds, because I think that's like a thief thing. You get critical attacks if you
Wait.
surprise your enemy.
Why is Theroba on the sheet? Why are there 2 Oz's?
What?
Eh?
What does your turn
Because-
order say? Oh shit! My turn order is so borked. It says Theroba is on it.
I
Who's
don't see any of that.
I don't even know what
No, we
that
just see Oz, Cal, and Ronnie.
Yeah.
I have 2 Oz's. First of all,
I only see Oscal and Ronnie.
Yeah.
I mean, if
And
you guys
also-
look, there is a kill in the top right of the map for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
what is that?
I don't know. He's behind the map.
Oh, God, the BBEG.
Kelkin's evil twin brother, Belkin.
every time he's ever made done a wild shape, some little piece has been left behind.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
Write that down, Shore.
It's very Horcruxes, but I think that's why Oddish likes it. Okay, I guess I'll roll for Finn.
And so Way got a 10.16 and Oz got he's got a 21.
Oz is 21. Point what? What is Oz's
Nothing.
modifier?
Oz is a 21 even, and then I did the thing for Wei,
Okay.
and it adds a 3.16.
Okay, give me the way number again?
So it's right, it's a 6. So it's 9.16.
9.16. So it's the same as
hey,
the
I'm
Chak
twins.
Sniper. Okay, so I'll give...
I have a +3 modifier if that
well,
helps make this easier.
It doesn't really matter because it's a surprise round anyway, you know?
Oh, yeah, fair.
Okay, that works for our purposes. Miss Affinity will be going last. Okay, so you guys are charging this guy. Kel, you get there first. What would you like to do?
Is there any chance you're gonna stop shooting at us?
That's what you're going to say to him?
Yes.
You can't fully see him. He is still obscured in there, but you can see it is a large figure, most likely an orc, in there.
Okay.
And he's obscured by this stuff. It's not great cover. It's better for stealth than it is for like protection, you know. But pull him up. He does speak common, and he's going to turn to you with surprise. And since you're addressing him, he's going to shout out, "They're over here! Over here!" At which point, a bunch more baddies are going to appear on the map.
In that case, I will turn. Oh my god. 1, 2,
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm gonna turn into an Anki and smack him.
Spanky?
Ooh,
Spanky?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anki
Spanky
spanky.
Anky.
Okay, so that's inappropriate. Banned. So just a reminder, these guys are activating now. However, for this first round, none of these Chak Trangs are going to... Sorry to use language like that. But none of these Chak Trangs are going to be able to do anything, because it is technically a surprise round.
Okay. Damn.
Oh, did you put Ozzy on the list, Sure? I don't see him.
On the turn list?
Turn order? Yeah, he's at 21, so he should go after Ronnie.
Okay. That's where I have him on my turn order. Unfortunately, it's not showing for you guys. Let me refresh real quick on my end. This might cause some issues, but it's that thing where it's just Roll20 being a little bit borked these days. I mean, they've added a lot of really good features to Roll20 lately, but okay, I see him on mine still. Does anyone else see Oz on their turn order?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay, I'm just gonna add Oz's turn and give him 21 and move him to where I see him and then delete
Now we see him.
the other one.
Okay.
I don't know what that glitch was about. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Which means I have to do this. Okay, so you're turning into an Anki and you're smacking him?
Yes. Does a 14 hit?
Let me double check that. You're on top of him. 14 does hit. Meets it, beats it.
Hell yes.
Okay, you can't be on top of him, but you can be like right there.
Oh,
You just sort of,
okay,
well,
cool.
actually,
As long as I don't fall off the mountain.
you can be like, yeah, exactly. You're just sort of sitting on way a little bit. But the
It's fine.
If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 14 saving throw. Strength.
Yeah, strength save.
Okay, 5. He fails, so he's knocked prone.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so this sniper is knocked prone in front of you and lands on the ground. He takes 16 bludgeoning damage.
Fuck him up, Ronnie.
Oh. Yeah, all right.
If I feel like it, jeez.
Don't forget about Great Weapon Master if you have it.
Ronnie goes there. Oh, yeah. What is... God, that's my stuff.
That's so good.
And will
Let's-
sure. We'll try a Great Weapons Master.
Well, you do have advantage, right? Because he's prone. So
Okay,
hopefully
he's prone.
it cancels out.
Oh yeah. Ronnie says to kill. It was worth asking.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't click Great Weapons, but that would be an 18.
Okay.
So 20 damage.
Okay, this is the +5 from Great Weapon Master.
No, it's a... Wait, you should... Isn't it 15 normal, and then you add 10 from Great Weapon?
Yeah,
Is what 15?
because you're doing
Like
your
the damage
tidal
you're doing
damage
now.
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's 15
Oh.
plus whatever Great Weapon Master was
Yeah.
added.
sorry.
Which is 10.
It's 10.
So it's 25 total damage. Okay, great. As well, actually, no, because it's a surprise round. That's not going to happen. Okay. All right, this guy is bloodied and on the ground. Is that all, Ronnie?
I think they'll look over. Do you want me to stay here? I'd love to try to get this guy, another guy down. Or engaged.
Well, if we don't finish him off, he might just provide cover for the others.
Sure, I'll take another
If we
side.
finish him, yeah.
And now I will remember to do this thing.
Nice.
Okay, so that's a 12 minus 5? No, it's with advantage, so it is a 23 hit, so that hits.
Interesting way of displaying this math.
It's the most annoying thing on the planet. I don't know why they don't just calculate it.
Plus minus 5. I think they show it. I get why they show it, but they should also just do the math for you.
So this is still not including the 10, though.
I think
It's
you need to-
not, because you need to check two separate things.
Yeah, you check it for
Oh.
the roll and you check it for the hit as well, below. Below the
It'll be
attack.
Oh,
under
okay.
global damage modifiers.
Thank you for telling me. But so it's 27.
Okay, 27, he is obliterated. As he dies, you hear something beeping, and you see that it is his rifle that he has been using to fire these lasers out. It is going to detonate. Let's see. Okay. Wait, where is... Okay, this is only going to affect Kel. Kel, I need you to make a dex save.
On it.
Don't forget +4. 17.
17.
17. Wait, 17?
Yeah,
17.
aura.
That's awesome, because that's exactly meets it, beats it. Okay, so you just barely escape this explosive. His rifle, which seems to be powered by some sort of like gem-powered crystal, has some sort of auto-destruct feature. As he's dying, an elemental grenade explodes out of it, detonating the rifle and causing a small fire in this area, which still burns. But since you moved out of the way, this won't affect you. But you're like, okay, I should probably get out of here, and we should probably move away from these bushes real quick. Okay, Ronnie, do you have anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, they're gonna use the rest of their movement to just go here.
Okay. All right, so you move up towards this guy. As you get close to him, you see this large orc, and he appears to be, based on the epaulets and the way he is dressed, some sort of like captain amongst them. All right. And it's Oz's turn. Ruthie, if you could pilot Oz for us.
Yeah, I think Oz is going to do Scorching Ray.
Okay. All right, so you make 3 attacks, right?
Yeah. And do you want me to do this 3 times, or do we want to just count the 12 for all 3?
You make 3 attacks, and you're doing it
Okay.
on the same.
What I'm thinking is this guy. Come on, this guy, this guy, and this guy.
So the 3 closest from left to right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one was this guy on the left.
Yeah.
And that means that that one missed, and the other 2 should hit. Oh, I'm noticing a problem here. Okay, gotta fix that later. Sorry, I need to add something to my to-do list real quick.
It's not to like kill us or
Kill
anything, right? Though.
players. No, it's nothing like that. Death to players. Okay. So the roll damage for the second and third attack, please.
Damage. And damage.
Okay. No resistance to fire, so that's 8 fire damage to the Chak Train captain. And that is 11 fire damage to the grunts. Okay. I gotta check this guy too. Yep, I forgot to do this. Ha ha ha, that sucks. Okay. 11 to him, right? 11, great. Okay, they both cry out in pain as they take the hit. This is also going to cause some minor fires in this area too. And
Oh, boy.
here. Okay.
Fight fire with fire. That's the evocation wizard way, right?
All right, Oz, would you like to move anywhere?
Yeah, I think Oz is going to climb on top of Kel.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The track train do not get to move because they're still in surprise round right now. Wei, it's your go.
Alright, Wei, super curious of what's going on, is going to just casually walk up next to Ronnie and then command this guy who seems to be very captain-y.
Mm-hmm.
And he says monologue.
Monologue? Okay.
Yeah.
Does he have to roll to get away from the...
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw DC what?
16, I believe. Oh, let me actually say it. 16, yeah.
16. Okay. Or fall the command on its next turn. Okay. Wisdom save. 18. Okay, he's not gonna do it. He shakes it off. I decide when I monologue, and it's gonna be soon. Okay, so that was your action. You've got a bonus action remaining.
Yeah, Wei just says, okay, cool, yeah, thanks, I'd love that.
Okay, it's Affinity's turn. I assume Affinity is not back yet. So, I guess I'll just decide what she does. I'm thinking throwing a boomerang at that guy. Okay. She's gonna use... What's the range on Dazzling Boomerang? 6120, nice. Okay, she's gonna throw Dazzling Boomerang at him. 13 will miss. And she's gonna give a Bardic... Wait, she should be fully rested, so she's got this. She's gonna give a Bardic to Wei. And that'll be the end of her turn. She's going to take a step back. Actually, she's going to go behind this rock for cover.
Wait, sorry. Can you hear me?
Now
I
we
can.
Yes, now.
I've been here and muted. I'm so sorry.
You've been
I was
here
like,
this
wait,
whole time?
what's happening? I was like, is it too late to say something?
Okay, I mean, if you want to take back what I just did, then go right ahead. Because we know it didn't work.
Oh my god. Okay.
I specifically went to the voice channel to see if you were muted, but you weren't on there. I guess
No,
it
I was muted on
voice.
my mic. Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
hilarious.
I was like, why isn't he listening to me? Okay. Let me see.
I hate women. I don't support women. I've told you this a million times.
Because in our private chat, Ink was like, I'm gonna bane them, and then Ink never baned them, and
And then
I'm like, I don't know if
just
she's
said,
back
"Well,
or
I'm
not.
Hilarious.
Quiet.
Give yourself a Bardic back, because I used one just then.
Aye. Yes, I would like to bane. I think it's a 60-foot radius. So I can get 1, 2, 3.
Whenever you say I
He's
think,
dead.
I just
Top right guy
immediately
is
go to the
dead.
compendium.
Oh. So then 1, 2. Damn it. 1, 2.
You
Yeah,
could
Bane
move
is
like a
150
couple squares to the
feet.
right.
Oh, what? Okay, never mind. I just don't know anything about spells ever. I'm
Wait,
gonna
So
bane.
the
Bane is
spellcaster, she
150
runs
feet?
to the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Well, I
He's not-
gotta get in range.
No, Bane
I
is
love it.
30.
I love it.
promise you Bane has a range of 30.
What?
Yeah, 30
Whoa.
feet, 30 feet. I was right.
Dude.
Did it
Well,
open
I
a
don't
different
know.
spell?
In this economy, in
okay.
$2024, 2024 feet.
I need to show you something real quick.
Okay.
I agree that it says 30 feet. However, this is insane. I have basically within the same window, I have it say 150 feet. I don't know why. But here, I'm gonna put this in our group
Ah.
So
chat.
confusing.
It's like it's in D&D 5th edition in the compendium. And the compendium says 150 feet, and then you click on it, it says 30 feet. Like it changes. It's so
If you
weird.
want to rule it as 150 feet, be my guest.
I don't know,
I'll take
man.
that. Are you?
Wait, are you
Feeling
putting it into
for
place?
I'm putting it in our shared chat. Well, so look at it in the
Holy shit!
in the right panel when I just clicked on it. Generally, it says 150
What
feet,
the hell?
and then the left window
Wild.
is what I click when it pops up to give you more information on it. You know,
This
And it's
is
just-
when
it's
you
just
have
different.
Bane from Christopher Nolan's Bane and
Yeah, that's
HBO's Harley
that's
Quinn's
Mega
Bane
Blood
on
Bane.
the same talk show to dispute the same point.
Okay, so 30 feet. So you can get these two guys, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
30, 15.
Yeah,
Let's go 70.
they're so spread out. So rude. I'll just ban these two.
Okay. Purple and purple, and you'll have
They do need
concentration
to
up
make
with this.
a save, I think. Charisma saving throw.
They
Because
don't,
they can pass it.
they don't strike me as charismatic.
Yeah, I feel
think they
confident.
are. I think they're beautiful.
I know I'm
very
biased
into
because
them.
they've got lasers as well. and a bunch of
19 on the
planks.
charisma save
Damn.
for captain. And
I shouldn't have said I feel confident. That was really
instead you should have said I
Totally
feel
in
pretty.
character.
Oh, so pretty. 20.
You know what?
Bane.
God damn.
I should have just let you take Finn's turn, honestly.
It would
He
have
Well,
missed
you
same,
though, so.
same net result.
You
Only
didn't
it would
hit
have been
anyway.
Would
Alright,
have gotten a little
fuck
AC boost.
Wei can keep the Bardic. I'm done.
What? Oh, okay.
Okay. What the fuck happened to turn order? What is happening in my? What has happened to my water park?
I don't know. It's jumping around a lot right now for me, and I can't tell why.
Yeah, I think he just
I
skipped
see
through the rest of the turn.
Oh, because our surprise round, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Kelken moves forward.
Yes, sir, and bonk.
Okay, you've got reach, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you bonk him for 26. This check train captain on the noggin for 21 bludgeoning damage.
Gorgeous.
He probably is quite strong, though.
We shall see if he is strong enough to withstand the wrath of Kelken. Wrath of the Kelken. Okay, he's got plus
Wrath of
6 to his strength saving throw, but he does. Oh, he beats it because of that plus
Beats
6. Okay, so he's staying standing. Since he is hit by this melee attack and we're no longer in surprise round, let's see. Oh, his reaction doesn't. His reaction doesn't work because he's got no allies at 15 feet. Okay, go right ahead with anything else you'd like to do, Kel. Is that it?
I will go invisible so that Oz is floating
Flying.
off the ground.
Wonder Womaning.
And it looks badass.
Okay,
Yeah,
stealth.
Oz looks down, goes. "Woo."
Okay,
I was just
Ronnie,
flying.
Ronnie, it's your go. The forest in front of you is burning a little bit.
In front of me?
Yeah, because when
That red line.
the red line is where the scorching ray burst into a smoldering flame.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, you know. That it is what it is. We're just gonna take regular style attack on
Is
the guy.
that Helena sneaking in? A tick.
Attack on this guy as I quickly try to.
Awesome.
I was really distracted by everything happening.
I started it. I start fires. Okay, Tidal Crusher is a miss. Second attack.
Yeah. Woof.
Wow.
Perfect 15s, both miss. He easily parries your attacks and laughs. Come on, boys, take him down.
All right.
We'll be
Well, we're gonna
Oz
action,
says-
fresh meat
we're
tonight.
gonna action surge about that. actually.
Oz, parry this casual fireball.
He can do it, I believe.
One thing.
Yeah, that's one way to make sure this is safe. No hiding places when the forest is burned to the ground. We burned the forest down, Mr. White.
Ambush Alley becomes Arson Alley.
Crime Alley. 27 will hit for 19 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, and don't forget your bugbear.
Oh yeah.
Their damage, yeah.
Thank you. I was about to forget it again.
A bugbear. Oh, that's low. Okay. 20. Okay. He is bloodied but still standing.
All right, one more swing.
23 hits.
Nice.
Woof.
For a 13 damage. He's still up, but yeah, he's not looking so hot.
Plus my bugbear damage.
Plus your bugbear damage means he is still up, but now very wobbly. Ugh, time for my monologue.
Yes!
You know what? Actually, we're gonna do one more with
How?
more pre-charge. Come on. God
Ronnie,
damn
wait
it.
for the monologue.
16
What?
will hit. Or no, miss. It misses.
Oh.
It misses. It misses. It misses.
Oh wow, that was so mean.
Sorry. All right. Oh wait, Oz would have mage armor up because he always does. So make sure you tick that down as you see
Yeah.
the spell slot on that. Oz, it is your go. The guy in front of you is very low.
I'm gonna cast Frostbite on him.
Okay, to help pull him out.
Yeah,
Okay.
he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. He's gonna make a con save like that. You just watch him. Oh, okay.
So he takes the 8. He's also going to have disadvantage on his next attack
Well,
if
he's-
he
Oh my
survives.
god.
He's going to be very disadvantaged because he's dead. You've also put
Oh.
out the you've also put out the fire nearby with your frostbite. Okay, Oz, you want to keep riding, Kel?
Yes, I would love that.
Okay, great. No innuendos. Okay.
He's a sweet bird child.
It's a sweet bird child. All right, so it is now the Shack-Train Warlock's turn. He is currently... That's a shame. It's a shame. That's why you shouldn't hastily throw together combat against such skillful players. Okay. That's an awesome. Okay. How far is this? Okay. What I'd like to do is cast Hunger of Hadar on you guys.
I'd rather you
Oh.
because that's up for debate.
Yeah, can we vote on it?
I don't
We had
consent.
breakfast.
Type 1 if you don't want him to do that.
A 20-foot radius sphere. Any creature that starts
is
its turn there takes
unionizing.
damage. Okay, so Hunger of Hadar. 20-foot radius sphere. Circle of 20ing. Circle of 20ing. Do. It's really that big? Wait, radius is from the center to the edge, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Hunger of Hadar is huge. Okay. So this circle right here is going to be Hunger of Hadard. Zoop. That's not a circle. Don't you know circles, stupid thing? That's the exact opposite of a circle. Perfect.
Thank you for making it a normal circle and not a stupid circle.
Oh.
Perfect. No notes. What do you mean a stupid circle?
A stupid circle is when 20 feet is this.
Oh, good times.
What do you mean?
You can see that, right? Somehow
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
circles are 20 radius.
How is that possible?
Yeah, well, because it's
Because
diagonal.
roll 20 is stupid.
Because of hypotenuses? Pythagorean theorem, ever heard of it?
I don't get it. Okay. So he's gonna cast. He's got concentration up now on Hunger of Hadar. So when you guys start your turn in this, wait, is this in chat? No, I'll put it in chat. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and
You're
creatures
not
fully
invited.
within the area are blinded. Any creature that starts to turn the area takes 2d6 cold damage. So you guys are currently blinded in this area. You can't see. And that's going to be his turn. It's time for Chak Trang rogues to make their appearance on the battlefield. The Chak Trang rogues are going to try to kill Finn as much as possible, I assume.
Illegal.
They're threatened by my superior rogue aura.
They saw your business cards and were like, fuck, not on our turf.
Shit, it's got it's golden bossed or whatever that quote is.
Yeah. Got the foil treatment and everything.
Okay. All right. So
Can the
these
rogues
guys.
see then?
What's that? No, nothing can see Finn because it's this
Yeah, I'm behind
blinding
Enki.
space. Okay, so I guess. Can enemies hold actions? I feel like they should be able to. Yeah, right. Okay. So, this guy is going to go invisible and go up here. And so will this other guy too. He's just gonna dash.
Weird, but
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I suppose there's not a way for you to hide them from us.
I mean, there is. I can just put them on the.
I mean, I'll do my best always to like be like, I don't know where they are, but not
Well,
knowing where someone is very different.
Yeah, but it's a functional thing. It imposes disadvantage on attacks against them more so than makes them fully invisible. But I can put them on the DM layer as well if that helps.
I don't know. I guess other people can win.
And one of those guys is going to hold an action to throw a dagger as soon as he sees something enter. Okay, this guy is going to
Like enter, huh? Is
gonna make a day. Okay,
Is that what it sounds like in the voice?
2d6,
For sure.
7. Okay, this guy's gonna take 7 fire damage from just standing in this burning bush like Moses.
Wow.
Much like this.
Shout out the Old
15,
Testament.
20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 60. And this guy's gonna run up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. This guy's going to 5, 10. Attempt to climb up here? I mean, he should be able to, but we'll see. 4. He falls prone. He falls prone. Okay. Jack Trent Captain is dead. He's off the thing. Okay, Way, it's your
I feel like the grunt who just fell down is giving the energy of like me in the outfield with the baseball mitt over my face. And then they're like, oh, we're up. And I'm like, what?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I feel like what I want to do... Not that Way would know what the rogue is doing, but I think I want to go this way. So I'm going to move 30 feet to the left. And then I'm going to bonus action Misty Step to here. I guess I can't Thunderous Smite if I do that. Oh, whatever.
As soon as you step out, he's gonna appear and throw a dagger at you.
Okay.
Let's see if...
That's just like a friendly greeting, though, right? For these
13
guys?
misses. Okay, so he appears and misses you with the dagger strike. But now
I flip him off.
He is visible. He flips you off right back. He doesn't even know what it means in your culture, but he knows it's mean.
What is this, middle school? You're just throwing a knife at me as I emerge from a cloud? What the f***, guy?
You killed our captain! Hey, Meowth, how you doing?
Yeah, so don't you need a new captain from the void?
Captain Ronnie!
Volunteering?
Political ambitions.
Ronnie,
damn it, Ronnie, you're out of
the
the game.
void. It's actually not bad in here.
Wait, you started your turn within the thing, though, right? So you
Oh, yeah, I did.
You take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
So you take 9 cold damage from that.
Damn.
Hey, Meowth, how you doing? How you doing, you stupid little monkey? I like this cat. Alright, Wait, what do you do?
I would like to hit the sniper guy that's right next to me with my sword, please.
I don't think so.
Actually, I'd like to use Fabian's Wonder Stick just to, like, for a little bit of an intimidation factor.
Okay, how many uses of that do you have?
2, and I haven't used it today.
Meow. Okay. Fabian's Wonder Stick, and you're using it as a melee weapon, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you attack. This is about to hit, and he's going to use his reaction roll to roll away. He's going to tumble downhill. Okay, now he needs to make a dex save to land this. Okay, he just barely stands. He lands it.
Does he get an attack of opportunity?
He can. Yeah, you can strike again with Fabian's Wonder Stick or your other weapon if you would like to.
Oh shit, that means I didn't get... Damn. Because I only get 2! Then yeah, I'm gonna use Vivaria's Thorn for the other attack, for the opportunity attack, I guess.
Okay. That'll hit.
And I do want a Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a second level just as a big fuck you.
I think he just fell down a hill too, so he's not doing that great.
Yeah, I want him to go down even faster.
Okay. Alright, roll damage. I'll smite.
And then one more D8.
So wait, that's 25, 29 damage to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, he is bloodied now. Yeah, he's down there. He's still standing up, but not doing so hot.
Wait, turns around to the other 2 guys. He's like, "Hey, your buddy's leaving. What a bitch, right?"
They howl in anger. Okay, it's your turn, right?
Yeah, that's my turn. I don't have any or bonus action or action.
Okay. Okay, he is going to try to just headshot you from down low. And he's going to charge up his gem laser, and then he's going to throw a grenade at you. He's going to try to set you and the area around you on fire. Please make a dex save for me.
Yeah.
14 plus 4?
Yeah. Or can I just use Fabian's Fizzle?
Remind me how to do that. Catch and
Once per
stop
day,
a
Fabian can catch
projectile.
and stop a projectile.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, can Fabian just slap it so the grenade lands back next to the orc guy?
Okay, yeah. Fabian can do this. It's a grenade, so it will explode. So what you're gonna need to do is roll a d20 plus 4 to see if your bond with Fabian is strong enough that you can make him reflect this grenade.
Fabian, hear me out. It's gonna be so fucking funny.
Fabian, hear my prayer.
Damn.
8. He tries to smack it, and it lands right in this bush right in front of you. Sorry. And it explodes, but your dex save of 18 still counts, and you don't take the fire damage on the explosion. However, this area here is beginning to burn as a result of it. Okay, it is Affinity's turn now.
Okay.
You're currently blind, and you're going to take 2d6 fire damage from the Hadar circle that you're in.
I'm currently blind.
Because you're within this
That's
purple
the
sphere of
Hunger, yeah.
Hadar, which is like a black vacuous space from otherworldly land where tentacles smack your
Oh,
bone. Okay, so you take 8.
that's inappropriate. I'm
You
just...
take 8. Yeah, it was. I'm sorry.
God, I was kidding.
No, you're right. You're right. It was
We've beyond it.
I
Okay,
don't know if we should do that. Okay, you take 8 cold damage, and now, yeah, you gotta move out of this space if you don't want to take more damage.
Yeah, I would like to. Can I? Before I do that, can I put up invisibility? / I'm not asking, I am going to put up invisibility.
Okay. You're casting on yourself to go invisible.
Yeah. Cool.
I just want to say I've had to go
Alright,
to the
cool.
bathroom for like the last hour, but because of my commitment as a DM, I'm hanging in there until the break.
Wow.
Very brave.
Trooper.
Sacrifices of
Stronger than
appreciation.
any marine.
This is gonna have bad effect medically on me later.
Can I? Is there a way for me to like majestically and safely slide down to this level?
Yes. You're about
Okay.
10 feet up right now. And actually no, yeah, you're about 10 feet up right now. It's probably safest to land here or here, as it would be a little
Okay.
bit. It's actually well, I'll let you decide which you would like to do. This rock isn't flat, so it might be a little awkward to land on, but it's only 5 feet down. So it'll be a safer drop, or you can just slide down on your butt or whatever and go on the grass, or just
Okay.
like acrobatics down or whatever. You can acrobatics down either way.
Sure. I'll acrobatics down here though, so I'm sort of like above this man.
Okay, roll in acrobatics just to make sure you're all right. All right, 18. Yeah, you easily get
I'm
down
doing
there.
great.
So you're a little bit above this dude now.
Yeah, that's my movement. I would like to hold an action, I think, so that if he starts climbing up, I'm gonna try to take his gun.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, got it. This will be
Yeah.
that'll be a sleight of hand check, but you'll need to be within melee range in order to do that, and you're currently not.
Okay, hold on, let me remap myself. I was here 5, 10, 15, 20,
You're
25,
like here,
30.
you're like here.
Yeah.
You rolled high on enough on athletics that it's not difficult terrain for you to make that extra 5 feet, but yeah, stop biting me constantly.
No can do.
It's like you spoke words into being. As you get close enough to him, you also see. Actually, make a wisdom save.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nah, you don't
Oh,
see
no.
nothing. You're good.
Yeah, I'm. This is all coming up Millhouse as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If I'm allowed to, then I'll hold my action to yoink the gun if he makes a move.
Well, it would only happen if he moved closer to you. You know what I mean? Because otherwise.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I did my best.
Okay.
You could use your action to move 5 feet closer to him, but then you wouldn't have a help.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Can you use a dash, or did you already
Yeah,
use
can't
a
you
dash?
just cunning action dash or whatever?
Oh my gosh! Wait, you're right, guys. I'm a rogue.
Wait, but
I'm
wasn't
kinda
your
gonna-
action becoming invisible?
Well, my action was becoming invisible. Then I moved, but I
So-
can still bonus action dash
Right, but you can't
if
hold
I
an
want
action if
to.
you already used an action.
If I
Oh.
Can you do
already.
a sleight of hand of opportunity?
Okay.
Damn. All right. I'm just waiting. I'm patient.
Okay.
Just tackle him. When the moment's
Yeah.
right, tackle him.
Exactly.
Choo-choo. Okay. Kelkan, it's your turn. You're gonna take 2d6 cold damage, 9 cold damage.
You know what? That's one less than I calculated for myself, so I'll take it. And then I'm gonna
This is
move.
kind of interesting because, like, if Oz, it technically doesn't make any literal sense, but if Kelkan moves Oz out of the circle,
Right.
Oz will never take
I won't
damage from
start
this.
this turn.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the plan.
Kel, I'm very cold. Please help.
I got you, Oz. Hang on
I'm
tight.
just a little guy.
I left my body behind. One sec.
Okay, Kel, as you move there, an interesting thing happens.
Oh no.
And you will find this interesting too, and like it, or else.
Huh.
So you're moving here, right? And as you do, you bump into you bump into an invisible figure directly in front of you.
You know, if I had a penny for every time this week I had bumped into an invisible enemy in D&D, I'd have 2 pennies. Isn't a lot, but it is weird that it happened twice.
Oh my god, true.
Yeah, you get the sense
What's he
that
gonna
there's an
do?
invisible figure right here.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna ignore him for now, and I'm gonna take a swing at this guy over here.
5, 10, right?
Right
I
over
will
that
yell
guy.
out that I think there's somebody in front of me. I can smell him.
Oh, okay. I think I can fix that.
I'm so confused that I miss.
Tail. Yeah, you're not sure which of these guys is invisible, but it's one of them. Okay, Ronnie, it is your go.
All right. Ronnie will yell from the void. Where you got him? Sounds like he went down, and just run. Okay.
He jumped. Like,
Ronnie,
I didn't even
don't
hit
mean
him.
I don't mean to scare you, but I think there's someone behind you.
What is
Right.
behind in D&D? I have eyes all over my head and can see in all directions at once.
Ronnie's like, it's okay. I know it's you, Kel,
No.
and
He's
swings on
invisible.
the grunt
Grunt
in front of
you. Make sure you take your 10 cold damage, by the way.
I did.
Okay. And you're
Did I-
swinging.
We were long rested, right?
Yes.
Okay. That feels good.
That hits. 29 hits for 16 bludgeoning damage. Okay. Which reduces him down, and he is newly bloodied. What would you like to do? Hit him again?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to try.
Okay, 22 will hit. For 19, this guy's down. The grunt is out of the picture.
Ooh.
All right.
Ronnie will turn and be like, it's okay, Calvin.
Got him.
I think he's still there.
Can I smell someone next to me?
Yes, you can. There is definitely someone right next to you.
Is that you? Is that what you always smell like as an Ankylosaurus?
Yep.
No, I don't smell like whatever he smells like. I showered this
Offensive.
morning, okay?
Cut to Kel
Ronnie's-
in a bathtub just out back, like a water basin, just like bathing in public.
I was just picturing
Oh,
Kel as
shoot.
a boar
Sorry,
again.
wait.
Roll
Um,
him.
Sorry. I just remembered. I think that Great Weapons Master, if I reduce a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack, I can make a melee attack as a bonus action.
True. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, show yourself, or I'm gonna hit you. And then I'm going to take a swing at the invisible creature unless it reveals itself.
Okay, it's not going to reveal itself, so you get an attack with disadvantage. Okay, 20 still hits.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay, for 15.
Does it make a oof? Can I tell anything about it?
No, that really hurts.
Well, show yourself, and with that, we could just cut it out. It's fine.
No, thank you.
Sorry. Fine. Then I will add a superiority to that.
For
7 points.
doing what kind of attack on him?
The shoving, or what is
Okay.
it called?
Pushing attack. So, what does he make? Dex save?
A strength save.
Strength save? 14
Yeah.
against.
15.
Okay, so he goes back 15 feet or 10
15
feet?
feet.
5,
Uh,
10.
Sorry,
he falls.
let me double check that.
Haha.
The attack.
He falls prone.
15 feet, yeah. Oh, poof of dirt invisibly.
Yeah, he falls down. He's now invisible and prone. Okay. That's the end of your turn, right, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Oz's turn.
One moment. Okay, so I was wondering if I had the same glitch that you had, but Fireball does have 150 feet. Just really
Oh, I see.
quickly.
Yeah.
You just have to click on the spell, and it'll tell you.
Yeah, but I didn't know if it was gonna gaslight me.
Yeah, like it did with me and Bane. Where it was like, it's 1,000,000
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, I think I want to drop a Fireball right there.
Okay. So they need
Fuck
to,
that Warlock in particular.
they need to do dex saves, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Dex save for Warlock is 15, so he passes. And
Oh, sorry. 16 is the spell save DC for all.
oh, okay, gotcha. That means he fails, and grunts. Where's grunts? I don't like that this is over here. Let me fix this. Should be primary. Dex save. 10. Okay, he fails as well. Let's see how much damage he takes.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let me do that again. Oh, so I guess I'll just roll it then. Where did it go? 8d6. Oh,
Damn.
damn.
Okay, so that is what? 38?
38.
Okay.
And Warlock's got to make a constitution. He's got to make a concentration check.
Right. 38. What is the rule with con saves with damage?
So it's half the damage or 10, whichever's higher.
Half the damage would be
What, 19?
19. So he has to do 19.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has to make a.
concentration.
Save higher than 19.
Yeah.
Okay. 6. Okay, so his concentration drops on Hadar, so that's gone.
I forgot it was Hadar. I was hoping it was whatever's invisible.
That would mean... No, actually, just kidding. I'm invisible of my own free will.
Okay, so they are both hit. This guy's bush is now on fire. Right. You
Get that
guys,
checked out.
you guys
Happy
mind if? Oh, jeez. You guys mind if we take a break now since it is half? Of course,
Sure.
the camera did its thing again. Okay, be right back.
Good.
Run, Thor, run.
You're just some stumbly, bumbly rock person. Okay, it's still just a... Ha! Okay, I noticed a problem with what just happened. Confidence is key. No! No! I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing. What the fuck? Oh no. It's half of chat's search results as a Pokemon. Millgrowth. Oh, here we go. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no, it's all long nipples. These Jason guys are true to form tough. Welcome, entrance to hell! Fuck! I don't like that. I don't like it. Ah! And then Mark just fucking rots and dies. Are we seeing the same thing? Did I hallucinate this? What the fuck is happening? Which do you guys prefer? When I'm creepily optimistic? Or when I'm angrily frustrated?
See, this doesn't seem like a horror game, but if you're a cat, it's your worst nightmare.
Wow, we all got rolled into the Katamari and now we're on a lunar family vacation. The stars sure are pretty. Ha 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 ha.
They're dead, aren't they? They're long dead. Fuck me. Get me in there! I'm gonna lose my mind. Hey, did you people just come out of the closet? Get out of here! In modern times, we probably would have rephrased this. What? Oh, I can't edge through that? I'm scared now. See you later. Boom! Chomped! Double chomped! Gar chomped. Perfect. Looks like she touched her butthole and then rubbed her face.
Jesus Christ, what an image.
Everybody want a kiss?
Why are we in turn order?
I don't know. I just want to open this.
Oh, fucking...
What? This is the indignity that they give me? Bug's beautiful, juicy rump? I didn't pay to see that. I'm just gonna jet. How am I supposed to see? Oh, wait.
Okay, we are back. Camera's back. Alright, where were we? It's a
The warlock
warlock's
is on
turn.
fire.
Yeah, his power has ended.
Can I move Oz so that he's not on Kel anymore?
At the end of his last turn, yeah.
Yeah. I will move him here.
Okay.
Just happily near some fire.
Okay, gotta do
Fire
a dex
safe!
save.
Comfort zone.
Okay. He quickly steps out of the fire here. He's going to move over here. And is just going to cast same spell again on you guys. Okay.
Nothing.
What's that?
No, I was just measuring stuff.
Okay, so he's gonna cast Hunger of Hadar again in the same area.
Oh no, Oz!
Oh, I forgot that ending your
Oh,
turn
no.
there is a acid.
What?
The Hunger of Hadar is cold damage when you start your turn and acid when you end your turn. It's like a little quirk of it.
Oh.
Okay, and he's going to then Eldritch Step 5. Actually, he's going to move into this bush and then 5, 10, 15, put himself down here. Give himself a little bit of cover. Okay, so he's the only warlock on the map. So he's done. Then it is Check Trying Rogue's turn. This one who just saw this thing appear in front of him is gonna try. He knows that Kilosaurus is in front of him, right? But he can't really see him, so he's gonna just try to attack with.
Is this the invisible guy?
Yes, the invisible guy I'm talking about right now. So he's gonna come out.
Doesn't he also take damage?
At the beginning of his turn.
Because he's in Hunger of Hadar?
No, it was placed just outside of it. He's not.
Also, because I
He's
kicked him off the cliff.
Oh,
right.
gotcha.
He's
So
currently.
he took some falling damage, presumably, but
No, he didn't. He just went prone. 'Cause he fell down a slope of. I think it's
okay.
5 feet there, so he did not take the 10 damage. It wasn't a steep slope. So yeah, first thing he's gonna do is stand up. And he gets disadvantage on fighting a.
Yeah, because I'm scared, right?
But it evens out for his first attack because he's coming out of invisibility, where he would have advantage. So his first attack is not without disadvantage. He's got multi-attack, so he's going to do dagger. That should miss. Okay, so now he's going to have disadvantage on his second attack. See? Look at that. Multi-attack. Makes 2 dagger. That wasn't what I meant to
Make 2 dagger attacks doesn't hit.
It says it does. Why is this called Snooky Attack?
Snooki from the
Yeah, I
Jersey
literally
Shore?
wrote Snooky. Look,
What?
Snooky Attack.
Are these Jersey Shore blends?
Are orcs in this universe just New Jersey coded? Is that what's happening?
Yes. Okay, so he's got disadvantage on this. He's gonna try it.
Is Snooki attack like your way of saying sneak attack?
I guess. I think it was supposed to be Sneaky Attack or Spooky Attack. But at the same time, I just wrote Snooky Attack. Obviously, I
I'm
was
just
baked out of my
imagining
mind.
how much now I want to build a rogue, but who is Snooki?
Who is Snooki?
Okay,
You
that
absolutely
one.
should.
Alright, so he doesn't do shit.
It's like a tiny Elvira coming out of the shadows.
Okay. This one is. Alright. This one can't see any of these guys anymore. And both these guys have what do you call it? I'm just gonna give them the purple. Actually, that represents Bane, so I'm gonna give them orange. So that represents nothing to me. Orange, which means they are out of their Cloak of Shadows ability to become invisible. This guy's gonna try to recharge his though. 4, he does not. Okay. And these guys have a good amount of movements, if I remember correctly. Yep. So this one is going to move over to Way and just start slashing.
Are you gonna monologue?
Me not know how.
I believe in you, my friend.
Wait, this is normal, not with disadvantage. 21 will hit.
I would love to do a shield on that.
Okay, to move yourself out of the territory too.
Seems like win-win.
Yeah, it's really win-win. That's
You
actually
just
very
you're
clever.
wailing.
Does this count as me running through this guy? If I take a arcing sweep to get to Way.
I don't think so. I think since it's a
Okay.
straight line. I think the way I had it.
No, I
designed
get
in my
it.
head. Yeah.
So I'll take that 5. Hi. Whoa.
Okay, you take the
Sure.
5 damage, but you also take the poison strike damage as well. Which does an additional 9 poison damage. You also need to give me a
Ooh.
wisdom save, please.
A wisdom save. Didn't see that.
Plus 4.
Wow.
Oh.
Plus 4, so 8. That fails. You are now befuddled.
Ooh. Ronnie runs out of the void. He's like, hey, wait, what am I missing?
You are befuddled for the following 6 seconds, so your next turn you are befuddled. Befuddled, all attacks or saves have disadvantage. Movement speed is halved.
Ronnie, you good?
It's weird in there.
Your brain is broken, so you have this thing. Okay, so it did its 2 attacks. I wrote this so badly that it gives me a extra power, and I'm going to use that simply because
Your Snooki attack, that is
Yeah,
a crazy power.
yeah, it's a crazy power.
Yeah, it's really good.
Can I get some of that
That's nuts.
Snooki?
22.
I did it for the
Uh,
Snooki.
All right, so you get 10 piercing damage, Way,
Oh, ow.
and please make a wisdom save for me.
No, thank you.
All right, I can't help again.
You pass, so you are not befuddled. Okay,
Fucking ow!
the Snooki attack is
That's a-
crazy.
I think this
That's
guy seems pretty
crazy.
cool, maybe?
You're too befuddled. Don't listen. No one listen. Okay, Shack Train Grunt is going to attempt to climb this difficult terrain, I guess.
Oh.
You got it, buddy.
We believe in you.
Natural one.
Oh no.
He falls and lands on his head and dies.
What?
Hey.
Sure, okay.
He like hits a rock on his head.
Dang. Maybe he
What a
was
way to go.
befuddled too.
He was just licking the knives before the fight and nobody knew.
Wait, this grunt didn't have... This grunt wasn't dead, was it?
The one to the right?
Yeah.
No.
He
Oh,
got
Vince-
hit by the fireball.
Yeah, but he's not
He
dead.
took 38.
Took
Would
38
38
damage.
be enough to kill him? Yeah.
Yeah, he took
A fireball.
38.
Okay, no. The problem is...
Maybe he was just supposed to be bloodied.
No, it's that the tokens are linked. They aren't treated as individual tokens.
Um,
So when I lower 1 to 0, that's something I have to fix. Which is why I wanted to try these
Oh, so
guys
they're a
out.
hive
Or
mind.
do
but, like,
you?
they're
Or
all-
do you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with them like all having like a shared.
I like the way you guys think,
makes
which is the
sense.
opposite of how I run this campaign, which is like, what if I use the glitches? You guys are thinking like real game developers, like use the glitches to make my jobs easier. Instead, I'm like, what if each of the enemies in this dungeon were named PCs and they all had individual backstories, and they're just gonna be dead in 5 seconds because I didn't give them enough HP.
Okay, what's his
Oh no!
name?
What were their names?
We've
What's
been
the-
asking
I
him
feel
to
really bad
monologue the
about
whole
the-
session.
not
The
these
bottom
guys.
Yeah,
of the
I'm
hill
thinking-
one.
I'm talking about a later dungeon. These guys are. I mean, you don't name somebody Grunt and expect them to be memorable.
Grunty.
In fairness, the captain seemed like he had a personality. He didn't seem like
Yeah.
a good one.
Only because you guys talk to him. I'm just responding to what you guys do. Okay. There are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna hold an action to throw a javelin. At the first thing he can see within his normal attack range. Wei, it's your go. Please make a dex save or be set on fire. Okay, you easily avoid taking 7 fire damage. Wait, what is this?
What's what?
What is this, like, squirting?
Oddish.
Oddish, how did you even
What?
put an emoji on here? You're a genius.
Oh, is that the new reaction thing?
No, it's not. I literally copied and pasted an emoji. I just looked up
What?
Splat's emoji.
How did you do it?
That's
It's
so
just
funny.
it's like a text box. You just paste the emoji into the text box.
Oh, do
Oh
you
my
have
goodness.
access to text?
Yeah, we all do.
Okay.
I'm not seeing it. Is
So
this
be-
a Discord?
No, like on the
If you-
left-hand side where
so
you have your brush, your
Look where the
text,
sniper
your-
is.
Oh! Oh!
He's
He's
squirting.
squirting.
Oh, God.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Inappropriate.
You said it a split second after I did.
No, you said it a split second after I did. That's the latency ones. Big goof. We said it at the same time.
I'm gonna stab this guy with my sword.
Okay. Boo doo 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 doo. I will say I'm really
Is it
glad
25 hit?
we're doing this combat. This is a very important learning operation for me. 25 hits.
Alright, and
Roll
I'm
that
gonna do
damage.
another smite. Yes, smite and sneak, since my good buddy Ronnie's here.
Got it. Radiant Sneak. Wait, it added
We love a
smite
17.
to that. Do you want
Yeah,
smite?
yeah, I want to
Okay.
do smite. Yeah.
Okay, 17 damage to this guy.
Would you like to monologue now?
I was born a poor orphan boy in Ruby's Bard, where I
You what?
learned to dance on the streets, as taught by the kind and beautiful Mrs. Henrik. you suddenly feel a pang of guilt for this poor orphan child taught by your mother to dance. How did he come to this place? Maybe the same way you did, shipwrecked by Nautilus blood foam. Is there no peace in this world? Is all of war retaliation?
Steve, is that
endlessly?
you?
Yes, 'tis I, Steve.
Dude, what the hell? Why are we stabbing each other?
'Tis
Oh
my
my-
brotherhood as part of the Chakrang legacy. I simply must.
Wait, you know this guy?
Yeah, this is my mother's protege, Steve. I'm gonna stab him again.
Fred. I never achieved my ultimate goal, that is banging your mom. But someday
Yo.
I will.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh boy,
You heard
we
me.
went somewhere.
I wish to cuck your dad.
No,
Kill him.
Happy Pride.
Not sure how that applies, but yes, Steve is a
In
woman.
a different tone.
Just like
a different
God,
tone
Steve
way,
is a
do you?
woman.
Do you know this guy?
Wait, so that was only 8 damage, right? 'Cause it's not.
Yeah, it's only 8 damage.
But there's a lot of emotional damage happening.
Yeah,
To everyone.
I did stab him mid monologue.
I lied. I never wanted to have sex with your mom. I just wanted her to notice me as a man.
But what are you doing
No,
here?
Steve.
Why do you have lasers?
Speaking of lasers, the sniper has finished charging up his rifle. Okay.
He squirts so hard over you guys.
Squirting
Where are the
everywhere.
lasers?
But the only one he can
Episode
shoot...
title.
Okay, he's going to shoot his laser. Wait, is Finn visible still?
Yeah,
Invisible.
Wait, she is? Oh man.
I sure am. I would not willingly. Finn would not willingly approach a man with a laser gun,
But wait, why,
uninvisible.
when does invisibility end? Didn't you do something? No, you just
No, it's
climb.
I did
only when you
nothing.
attack.
Yeah, I need
it's
to
a
cast
continuous
a spell
cast a
or
spell.
attack.
All right, he's gonna try to. What is this? Okay, this is 10, 20. This isn't gonna benefit him though. Yeah, okay. This is what's gonna happen. He's very precariously difficult terraining his way. I'm getting rid of this squirt for a second anyway. I won't get rid of it completely because it's too cool. But no, Dad. And he's going to fire. Wait, wow. These things are written so badly.
What have you done?
This is another Snooky.
It doesn't make sense. That's not how lasers work, sure. Okay. So, he's basically going to... Oh, is Oz within the line? That would be so nice.
Oh, fuck.
How long is this
Oh
laser?
shit.
No, he's not. So we can hit both of you guys. Okay. He's going to... He's charged his laser, right? Wait, it's from here, so he's good. He's charged his laser, which means that he can now fire it. It is going to fire in a 20-foot straight line through Wei and Ronnie. Those
Seems
within
like
the
a
line of
AoE.
fire... Yeah, it basically functions as a beam AoE that travels through you guys in the space around you. The space between... Please make a dex save, both of you.
Don't forget +4.
Okay. Okay, 19. So, +4 won't help you, Ronnie, but it will. Wei makes the save. So Wei, you take 9 lightning damage, and Ronnie, you take 19 lightning damage.
Oof.
Okay. So that's his move, but since he did not use he didn't use a grenade this turn, so he can use one as a bonus action. So he's going to throw one. I guess he's. Wait, can he do this? Oh man, because if he hits you guys, he's gonna hit his friend too. So he's a little bit worried about that. So he's gonna throw a grenade at Finn instead. There's
But
no
you
way.
can't see them.
Horrible.
Invisible.
That's true, and he doesn't really know Finn is there. He has no reason to. Actually, when did she turn invisible? While she was still in the sphere?
She was still in the hunger.
Yeah. And then I popped out invisibly.
Okay, he's just gonna throw a fire grenade to try to hit Ronnie, because he doesn't want to hit his friend. So he's going to throw one centered here. Fire grenade. So Ronnie, please give me a dex save. +4, 18 will pass,
Yeah.
so you are not hurt by any fire damage. This bush is even more still on fire. All of these fires are happening. It's incredible.
Probably
okay.
only Wei and Steve can hear a little sigh as Ronnie, even befuddled as they are, is just like, you're gonna have to. It's like, okay, all right, okay, more things to do.
Here, I'll put this squirting on this fire to put it out.
Yeah.
Or will that only make things hotter? All right, Finn, it's your go.
Hi. I would like to get here or here, please.
Okay. The parts that are the mountain are difficult terrain. Just so you know.
Okay, so this is 5'10",
Yeah,
15.
stepping down should be easy for you. Then
20, 25.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Cool. I would like to try to take this man's gun from his hands.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
With advantage because I'm invisible?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
17.
Plus 4 because I'm in with aura.
No, that's saves, not skill checks.
Oh, barnacles.
Okay, so you grab at his gun and you full on grab it. And as you do, he resists naturally. But as you're pulling it, you recognize that it is there is a chain connecting the rifle to his jacket. And as you look at it, you see it's strapped to some sort of explosive grenade device on his outfit, specifically to prevent this purpose. Because as soon as it's taken, the thing is going to detonate.
Okay. Shit.
I mean, you could just take it and run.
That's so true.
You're
I
also
have 5
fire
more
damage.
feet of movement. I am also resistant to fire damage. The question is,
It blows up or he blows up?
It
Both,
blows
I
up.
think.
Oh. What, you
Okay,
didn't
so
wanna
then
Oh,
stop
does
it?
it go to his thighs and then blow up?
so then what I would like to do I have the gun in my hands right now?
No, you are wrestling it from him, but the sleight of hand check failed, so it is still
Okay.
in his onto his person.
Wait, sleight of hand failed with 17. Okay.
Yes.
I want to try to. I'm not invisible anymore.
Okay.
Technically, actually, no. I still am invisible because that's not an attack. I can interact with objects while invisible. But anyway, I want to try to. Can I just try to grapple it out of his hand?
Yeah, you can try again if you would like to.
Or
just
here's
pure
a-
strength check.
Here's potentially a slightly insane thing. Can I wrap my scarves around the gun so that it becomes it like ungrapples it from him?
I'm obsessed with the idea of you just leave him there holding like a bunch of flowers.
Yeah. Like,
I
can
don't
I
think
use
the
scarves?
scarves work that way because they are attached to your person so that you can twirl out of them, substituting the
Okay,
fabric of your own
that's
clothes
fair.
for them. So what you're trying to
Yeah.
do is sort of like, he would need to be grabbing at something that you have. You would need to have control of the gun in order to pull that off.
Okay. I tried to choose it. I guess I'll just try to grapple it out of his hand for
Okay.
now.
Make a strength check versus his DC on this.
This should be fine.
Second strongest party member,
Second
Finn.
strongest party member.
Okay, it does not
Woo!
succeed. He is both. This thing is both attached to him, and he is both holding it with his left.
Okay, but my hands are still on it.
Yeah, you're caressing it gently as he continues to pull it away from
As a bonus action, can I trip him?
you. No, I feel like that was your action and your bonus action right there.
No. Okay.
The Finn is strong, goddamn.
100%.
Look at her strength. 1 + 2. What does it even mean?
What does it even mean?
3?
That's funny. No, but look at how the other modifiers just say like 10 or 1. Hers says
Right.
1 + 2.
20 says it doesn't want to do math anymore.
Yeah, it's tired of it. Leave
You
that to
do it.
Chat GPT. even Roll20. Roll20 is like a lazy Gen X program that is just like, I'll just have it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what Kelken's got. You're in the juice, so you're gonna take some juice damage. 7 juice damage.
Yum yum. I will move out over here.
Okay, you're gonna take an attack
Can
of
I bring a
opportunity. With disadvantage. Oh, was it gonna be a natural 20 if not for the disadvantage? That's crazy. Okay, so you get away from him without taking the stab.
Yeah, I think the other guy also held a javelin action, right?
Yes, that's true. So as soon as you stepped out, the grunt throws a javelin at you for natural 1 and misses completely.
Probably.
Wait, is this a rainbow for Pride?
Yeah. I wish I could move it with Kel, but unfortunately not.
Okay, 22 will hit.
On the front right in front of me.
Okay. 15 will meets it, beats it. For 22, he is obliterated, just crushed by the tail, so he is no more.
I lumber around and stare dead at the assassin. I'm actually gonna move one step closer and just stare him down.
Okay. Ronnie, it's your go. You're still befuddled.
Ugh.
So you have disadvantage on attacks and saves, and your movement speed is halved. Wait, did you take disadvantage on those saves from before?
I definitely did not. But I also think I mostly failed them.
Yeah, that's true. You did fail, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna wander my way to this side of the sky and be like, "Hey, Steve."
Wait, the bush
I don't really
you
get-
were on. Please give me a dex save for that with disadvantage.
Oh, was
yeah,
it
'cause it's on fire.
Yeah.
2 on fire?
Yeah.
Fine.
Fail.
That is a 12. Okay.
Oh, 12?
Yeah.
In that case, you pass. So you do not take 9 fire damage. Okay, so you move forward.
Ronnie casually wanders away, about to catch on fire. I don't get what your history with Wade is, but I don't think it's cool.
I was once a poor orphan. This goes backwards. Okay, you hit him for 23, and he is obliterated too. Steve is no more. His dreams of betting away his mom.
But I just don't think that
Jilted.
that was a good person for you to spend time with.
Yeah, no, Steve was weird.
So I've killed them for you.
Friendship.
Friendship.
Befuddled Ronnie is a dangerous beast. And 15, and then they're gonna wander downhill.
Just cuz, or?
Just cause.
Befuddled Ronnie's about to make a rampage.
I'm not sure that they're aware that Befuddled Ronnie knows that this cliffside drama is unfolding.
What is the
But that's the
pink
end
on
of
this
the
guy?
Oh, I guess they could actually, no, they'll then look down and be like, oh, is this guy also a friend of yours?
No, he's been trying to kill us. He shot us earlier.
Oh, hey, Finn. Should I hit him?
Oh, Finn's invisible.
Finn's what?
Actually, it's funnier if you did see Finn. Never mind. I take.
Well, Finn's definitely not invisible, I don't think.
What?
You did it again,
It's
sorry.
invisible until they make an attack, I think.
Yeah. Ben refuses to make
Yeah.
attacks.
Oh.
I've only tried
I
to
thought that
manhandle.
those things would have done that. Okay. Huh. Should I... Is this your friend? Or should I hit him?
No. Please, feel free. I was gonna kick him.
Still disadvantaged.
20?
Wow.
Eh.
Wait, Ronnie, just hit his hands. Let the fall damage do the rest. It'll be
Move
funny.
fast.
Okay, you hit him both times. What is that total? 23 plus 20, so 43.
No. The 23 went to the first guy, who's Steve.
Oh, okay, so this next one is just 20, so that still kills him. It doesn't matter. So he falls down the cliff as well.
Is Finn still holding the
I
gun?
got it! I shout invisibly holding the gun.
The gun immediately detonates.
Shit! Ronnie!
What?
Okay, wait, where's my gun detonation
Has become
thing?
hot potato.
Okay, make a dex save.
Okay.
You are
Finn
within range.
Above him.
So that's a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 19. So you avoid taking the 11 fire damage, but the gun is destroyed.
God damn it.
Okay, so is that the end of
Just a
Ronnie's
crunch.
turn?
Yes, and do they stop being befuddled at this moment?
At the end of your turn, you stop being befuddled.
Oh my god, Finn, I'm so sorry. I did not see you there.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Are you
that was
alright?
the
You
point.
okay?
I'm great. I'm great, Ronnie. Are you okay?
I think so. I don't know. It seems like it's been fine.
Okay.
Way's got these guys right.
At the start of Oz's turn, he's going to take 9 cold damage from the Hadar
Owie.
thingy. Wait,
Oz sniffles.
okay, Oz, it's your go. Right now on the map, there are only 2 combatants, enemy combatants remaining. There is this guy here, and then there is this guy here.
Yeah.
Mr. Warlock.
Let me see. I don't know if there's any. Yeah, I think Oz is just gonna. Let me see that. I think this is 25. And then 30 is just. That hurt! I'm hurting! I'm squishy!
I'm hurting.
Okay.
I heard there was a friend over here!
So Oz is over there, and is he gonna do any moves, or is he just chilling
I
out?
don't know if he can see either of the combatants, so, I guess he'll
Currently he
hold a
cannot.
frostbite. Yeah, he'll hold a frostbite until he sees enemy.
Okay. All right, it's the Warlock's turn. He is going to. What's his movement? Okay. 10. Don't need the sheet anymore. Actually, I do need that sheet. 2.
Oh, he used his little misty step.
No, he just
Recline.
he just climbed up using difficult terrain movement.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see, how far away is Kel?
Too far.
Too far.
Too far.
40 feet. Okay. So he's going to move 5, 10 to about here. And then he's going to drop concentration on this, and he's going to put up concentration on Leech Field.
Ugh.
Mm.
Brody.
Okay, 15-foot circle.
Is that also gonna hit his buddy?
Not if he places it right.
Hmm. Icky.
Just keep
Is
it
that
circle.
homebrew?
Is that radius or is that diameter?
Yeah, that's meant to be radius.
Okay.
That is hitting his buddy.
That's not good. Okay, so he's gonna put up a leech field there. What is that?
Just Kelkin. Pretend that says 17.
It's a 17.
It's a 17.
I see 17.
Okay, DC 17, not leech. Okay. Let's make a dex save. Okay, so you're taking 9 necrotic damage, and you are now leeched. And that's a bad thing, Kel. That's really bad. At the end of your turn, roll. Let's see. You're gonna roll a d6 at the end of your turn, while leeched.
So like right now?
No, at the end of your turn.
Okay.
And you were leeched for the next 6 seconds. 6 seconds after you end a turn outside of the field, basically. So half of 9, he gains back 4 HP from doing that, and then he is going to Eldritch Step back downstairs. Saved. Okay, Chak Trang Rogue is right here, and he is going to start multi-attacking. Okay, dagger. But this isn't with disadvantage anymore, right? So it should be an
No,
18.
it's not. Shouldn't be.
So, okay. So he makes 5 piercing plus 3d6. Okay, 4 poison damage on top of that. Please make a wisdom save. Okay, you pass. He's making another attack. 18 will hit for 4 piercing, and he's going to make his final attack. 7 does not hit. Okay.
No.
Wait, can you make a wisdom save for that second attack, though, please? Okay, that does not pass. You are befuddled.
Oh, man.
For your next turn.
Oh man.
Oh man.
And he is going to stay there for the time being. Oh, he's also going to try to roll his d6. Nope, it doesn't work. Okay, Wei, it is your turn. There's a burning bush in front of you. Be careful.
Oh, Steve is in a burning bush?
No.
Okay.
But right to your north, there's one. Oz is
Gotcha.
standing in a center of fire.
As he should.
Yeah, I mean, that's normal for him.
If I'm standing here, is there any way I can see that? Or
Let's see. I don't think so, because he is hunkered up against the wall right there, and there's just not very clear line of sight there because of this here.
okay. Then I want to Misty Step, so I'm down here.
Okay.
I don't think I'd be able to see him anyway.
I think you actually would, because you're 5 feet up, you'd be able to see the top of his head from there. So it's not. He
Okay, then I want.
He is like +2 to his AC from where you're at, but
Okay.
So he's normally at a 15, but he would be at a 17 now to hit.
You gotta love a Pythagorean theorem. To shoot him.
Yeah, 5e
That
doesn't
is
do
Oz's
elevation
character
and
sheet.
levels that well, but it does add some fun to combat, I find.
Yeah.
Okay, 13 will miss.
I will now switch to crossbow.
Okay. 24 will hit.
Woo! And I'll make sure that sneak is disabled, unfortunately.
Okay, 7 piercing. So his healed damage no longer heals him.
And is Leech on save? Is that
Yes, it
Constitution?
is. So he needs to make a half. Okay, so DC 10 to pass, right? Okay, he
Oh yeah,
passes,
it's 10
still
or half. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
that's all you're doing, right? Because you missed bonus as well. So Affinity, it's
Yeah.
your turn. You're pretty far from the action right now. You're halfway up this cliff, so it'll be 10 feet to get up here, and then from then on you can do whatever you want. Bonus action dash to get closer, etc. Closest bad guy
5,
to you
10.
is here.
Okay.
He's down a ravine.
Hey,
a little
Ronnie.
bit. Fastball
Hey,
special.
Ronnie, hold on.
You okay?
Just, I just grab Ronnie by the arm. I'm gonna dimension door.
Ronnie says, "I got you." It starts to say, "I got you" as they disappear.
I got.
You, babe. Da, 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 da.
We are gonna end up. How does this feel, Ronnie? Or maybe here.
What's the range on D-Door?
500 feet.
500.
Yeah, but is that the fake range that we all hear about in today's sidebars?
Hey,
Fake news.
I'm reading the words in front of me.
80 miles.
Yeah, a jillion. Well, how can I just say a jillion? That's bullshit. Okay. All right, you guys
Right,
are over there.
Throws up a little, but then is like, thumbs up to Finn.
Ronnie throws up. Finn just looks at the warlock, and goes, boo.
The warlock shrieks in fear. Don't scare me
I will
like
also give... Sorry. I'll also give a bardic to Ronnie.
that. Bardic to Ronnie.
A bardic.
Okay, no longer that. You are no longer invisible.
Nope.
Okay, Kelken, it's your turn. You are currently in the leech field.
I will just. First thing, I'll just try and take the swing at the dude with disadvantage. Please. No.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, because I'm befuddled.
Oh, befuddled, yeah. Okay, yeah, you are befuddled, disadvantage, nat 1. No, you do not. That does not work. And is that the end of your turn?
I'll just move over here
Okay,
and go invisible.
please roll a d6. Okay, you take 4 damage, 2 of which heals the other guy who cast the spell. And you were still leeched, but now as you end your turn, you are no longer befuddled.
Okay, cool. I will go invisible once more.
Okay. Just taking away and putting on icons. Okay. All right. Ronnie, it is your go. Oh, yeah, you're no longer far from the action. You were right next to the action.
Yeah, Ronnie wipes a little drop off their mouth and swings on this warlock.
Okay, 14 will miss.
I never seen that misses.
Wait, do you want to use your bardic?
Oh, I do.
Good call.
Because I know I forgot to use my bardic.
This is a PSA, everyone. Remember to use your bardics.
Wouldn't it be cool
Yes.
if we could play our
Viral says,
game?
remember your stuff.
That would be a great poster. Like, lots of things. that
As
make
the player who
forgets get
canonically
fit, yeah.
doesn't remember stuff.
It should be like posters we put up on the map and stuff. It's like, hey, Viral says, always remember your sheet. There could be things in there you might forget.
I do sometimes.
I know, but it's like, it'd be funny because it's good advice, but it's also coming from an unlikely source.
Wow.
I
see how it is. You play a bard, and this is what everyone thinks of you.
Yeah, it's the bard part, not the human part. I feel, buddy.
Wow.
What's that 1d8 for?
Bardic.
Okay, so 15, which hits. 'Cause he's
Oh, nice.
so that helps. That helps.
Word.
It was like,
It doesn't.
I don't feel good. 14, but like it's a non-zero chance. He's only a warlock.
Yeah. Okay. So 19 total damage to him. He is...
I'm gonna. What?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw a superiority die on there
You
and just
definitely
shove him
should.
right into the wall.
Okay. Without knowing how much damage it does, he's dead. He had 1 HP left. Okay, so he's down. Concentration on
The leeches.
the leeches. The leech field is done. And that means only the rogue is left. He looks around and he drops to his knees. Mercy, please. Steve was an asshole, but I'm not. I'm the good, nice rogue.
Hey, Tim.
Your monologue had better be better than his.
I was born a rich circus performer in Sheridan.
Wait, hear him out. This one's a lot more.
I would juggle for turnips, and one day my dad said,
Oh.
"You'll never be a clown like I am." But I never truly wanted to be a clown. I wanted to be a doctor. But he said there was no future in that, and clowns were all the rage. So I ran away from home, and I joined the Jack Drang Legacy. And here I am, one of its weakest members.
Ronnie tattoos the what legacy and
Yeah, the
also
what
more about
legacy?
that. And the lasers.
Let's talk about the lasers. He stares at you, not understanding your private conversation. So, can I leave? Are we good?
No, tell us about the Thing legacy and the lasers.
What? You guys never heard of the Jack Drang Legacy? Oh, they're only some of the toughest orcs out there. We're part of them, but only because our captain... Well, you've heard of nepotism, right? They left him here to guard this area of the forest and said he could join later when the war was starting. And I guess it's going pretty well, and they need as many guys as they can get just to bolster all their new places they've taken over. So we were heading down to the Dune Driftway to join them.
Where'd you guys get the lasers from? That's pretty advanced technology.
Ha! That's a trade secret.
I'm going to hit you with my tail if you don't tell me.
make an intimidation check on him.
Well, my charisma sucks ass. Intimidation. Yeah.
Does Kel get advantage because he is a big dinosaur who has killed people? This
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah, I mean, I
doesn't
think you
an
get
Angus
advantage because
horse
you
have
just
high
killed
charisma?
everybody.
69.
Nice.
Hey.
He's
Okay.
in love.
He's into it.
Happy
Wait, where's
birthday.
the splash emoji?
Look, if you don't know where stuff like that comes from, I ain't gonna tell you.
I mean,
Fine.
okay.
We'll kill you and then go find out ourselves.
Fine, I've told
Yeah,
you
you said
everything I know
the-
anyway.
I don't believe you.
I kind of Ronnie like the like putting a hand over the tattoo. I think I might believe him. They don't seem like they know a lot. But yeah, what are they doing? Uncovers the tattoo. What are they doing in the? Sorry, I'm also holding my wrist up to my real human mouth.
Yeah, I'm imagining it the communicator.
What are they doing
Computer.
in the like? Why are they trying to take over the Dune Driftway?
Oh,
Yeah, what's this about a war?
wait, you guys don't know what's going on in Osara? Thought everybody.
We got
You
here.
know
We just
nothing.
got here, kind of.
Wait a
I'm not
minute,
in this
aren't you the
conversation.
former mayor of this area?
No, I'm behind. Oh my god, they killed Green.
No, it's a Ronnie impersonator.
Wait, no, I've seen
Wow.
the posters. You're that.
You think
former
all
mayor.
bugbears
And
look the
first-
same?
Gosh. Practically, you think all orcs look the same. I can see it in your eyes.
It's a lot of assuming you're doing there, buddy.
But no denial of it from Finn. Her eyes dart away. Is it true?
Am I
Yeah.
the problem?
Finn looks back to her
Ronnie's
casino
so-
days. Oh, I do know they are lousy tippers. He shrugs. Well, it's like this. You've heard of the Valkyries, right? They run the big area down to the south. It's all walled off. Anyway, they want to take over OSR, and they don't want people to know they want to take over OSR. So they hired the Chaktrang, strongest orcs in the area, to come out and act as sort of a mercenary group for them. They can hide behind the diplomacy tactics of saying, oh, it's not us, it's the orcs causing all the trouble, but they're the ones really behind us. And yeah, maybe they supplied us with some new goods, and some of them we stole too. Anytime there's a trader caravan of gnomes going around, you know they're going to have some good shit. But our guys are really well trained. They've also got some ins with some people making these kind of weapons. That's why I got all those exploding things. I prefer a good old-fashioned poison knife myself, but, you know, to each his own. So, you gonna let me go now?
Oh, can you ask him who his poison guy is?
I'm my own poison guy. I make my own poisons for my own body. Here, watch. He bends over.
No thank you.
Aw, no one ever wants to buy my wares. So,
Nope, I'm gonna ethically source them here in a few minutes. It's fine.
all right. Well, it's nice talking to you guys. I'm gonna go down to Jarek Spawn for a pint.
I will shoot him now, please.
Maybe we let him go. Maybe we let him go and tell people that the forest is under our jurisdiction because there are so many people setting up camp in this place.
It misses, and he goes immediately.
Can I use my
invisible.
bardic?
Oh yeah,
Damn
you
it.
can use your bardic.
Ronnie will say, like, I don't think that that's a terrible idea.
Oh, do you want me to just as you're doing that? Just shit. Should I miss?
It's too late. It's too late. The attack hits
Oops.
for 5 piercing. Ah, you bastards! I thought we were friends now.
That's for
Wait, I thought we were killing him.
No, we're not killing him. He's
I
going to
think
get
we're
a
killing
drink.
him.
He's gonna go get a drink.
I thought we were killing him too.
I think he's reformed. Something about him.
You don't think he's gonna like talk to somebody else?
Yeah, he's seen our faces, guys.
Everyone's
Yes.
seen our faces.
You guys, maybe.
Help! The mayor's
Some of us-
oppressing me.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna call my friend, the journalist, Thorn Velthane. He knows.
Oh my god.
everything.
Never mind, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oz runs out.
Yeah, it's just,
Screaming
like,
from the
shot.
Journalist.
wall, virtually on fire.
No, he doesn't say anything about Thorn Velthane. He's just like, look, guys, come on. Most of the Chaktrang aren't even in the area anymore. They just left us behind to guard the fort because we suck at our
Wait, the
jobs,
fort?
all right? We
Or
were
the
worst
fort?
What
ones.
fort?
Where's the fort?
Oh, well, I mean, it's deeper into the forest. Yeah, that's where all the
Uh-huh.
orcs. Well, all the orcs were. But
Uh-huh.
they're not really.
Yeah.
There's kind of a schism between the orcs that are forest-born and those that come from all over to join the ranks. Chaktrang kind of split off from there, and now they're mostly in Oasara. But all the orcs who have lived here in Jarek Spawn, or not in Jarek Spawn, but in Greater Jarek Spawn, for the past, couple hundred years, they all congregate in the forest. Sometimes they pull raids, but mostly they just hunt and keep to themselves.
Did you guys leave any cool goodies in the fort before you left?
Well, if you're thinking of a traditional human fortress, you might be disappointed. It's really more of an elevated orcish camp, and I don't think you'd be interested in any of our old hunting trophies. All of our best weapons went to the front. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Yeah, I think Ronnie's in the tattoos being like, I don't have really a problem with letting this guy go.
And I'll
Neither
just
do
mosey
I.
this way.
I think we should kill him.
I don't
we
think
should
he
kill
really
him.
wanted to be here.
Ronnie,
I-
I think then like as he goes back past, like turns and like is like puts a hand out.
He turns invisible.
Wow, literally ghosted.
You hear rapid footsteps heading back towards the path towards Jarek's spawn, and he is gone.
I mean, look, if
Must
nothing
have
else,
sending.
this is good PR for us. He's gonna go to the pub. He's gonna tell people we were here and we protected the forest.
I
That
don't
is
think that's what he's gonna tell
Absolutely
them.
not what's going to happen.
We should put out the
Might be,
fires
you guys
and
don't know.
there's another guy who had a poison knife if you want to ethically harvest his blood.
The B
Yeah,
team is gonna pop out of the bushes now. Tavian's like, "Wow, that was so exciting! Way to go, Mayor Ronnie!"
Ronnie turns their outstretched hand to be shaken into a high five for Tavian.
He slaps it really aggressively over and over.
But did you see the cool move that Miss Finn pulled? That was really something.
No, I don't pay any attention to what she does. She's weird.
The hell?
Oh, that was really impressive what you guys did. I'm glad I didn't have to get involved. Shall we get the show on the road? I don't want to see any more
No, we gotta
bloodshed
put out
if
the
I can
fires.
avoid
This
it.
entire forest is gonna burn down.
Oh right, shoot.
Can't you just
yeah.
squeeze Oz all over it? He's full of water.
That's true.
I can put the fire out. Oz will cast frostbite on all the fire.
Okay, after about a half hour, you guys managed to put out all of the fires.
What is a cantrip? And let's see. It at least hits like a 5x5 square.
Yeah, I mean, it
Pokemon
doesn't...
Elemental card tells me that ice is weak against fire.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you just eventually, after a little bit of time, you make your way to putting out all the fires, and
Can I enlist Oz's help briefly in making a very like rough sign post
sure.
a little bit down from here that just like sort of like where we were before you were like we are in the map that
Yeah.
says caution, ambush spot ahead, notice, potential great picnic spot ahead. I really think if we just start using it and people
Uh-huh.
just come to think of this as a really nice place, it'll just be populated and, you know, it'll be less easy for how many people they say this like as they are amazing caution picnic.
Caution picnic.
As they are like, I think they are also maybe like, you know, dragging the bodies to a consolidated place and maybe covering them in like stones for like a
This,
like a cairn or something, like maybe in this back area.
Oz was
something.
paying
Speaking of-
attention to a butterfly nearby and didn't get all the words, but he thinks he got the general gist of what was said.
Right. So Ronnie sort of said, "Could you help me with this?" and then went to go move bodies
Dictated
so
but
that there
not
aren't a
read.
ton of bodies here, and then was
Oz
like,
made a
"Oh,
sign.
got it, nailed it, got it in one."
Oh, we can't be going that way. There's a picnic up there.
Speaking of bodies, is there just to check anything interesting or cool on this warlock?
And can I loot the guy for poison?
Yeah, you can go through
Yeah.
the loots. You find one poison vial on each of the two rogues. Amongst the other ones, you find a grand total of 150 gold and 50 silver. You also, in the pocket of one of the snipers, you find an inert arcane gem. or arcane crystal, I should say. It's not a true gemstone, but it is a very pretty looking thing that could be used as a focus or an energy conduit. It doesn't really have anything in it, but you imagine it's backup for some sort of charging for these rifles or something like that.
It sounds like a clip.
Yeah, it's basically, well, more like a. Well, yeah, maybe it is a good way of thinking about it. But yeah, you do find this inert thing. Nothing really else of value besides their rusted weapons and that sort of thing. So, yeah, you guys are free to continue on your path back home if you would like to.
I would like to.
Okay.
I would love
Can
to.
I tattoo Kel real quick and be like, do you mind if Tavian gets a ride before you change back?
Not at all.
If he wants. Hey, Tavian, have you ever ridden on an Ankylosaurus?
I really want
I know
Kel
Tavian had a
to...
bad dinosaur experience, but
I really want Kel to misunderstand and climb atop Tavian.
I'm not killing a child for the sake of a bit.
Wee, he's just crushed. Game. Okay. Okay, so you guys continue on. You make your way to Hollow's End, where you're greeted by the sounds of children laughing and people actually in a good mood in the streets. There even seems to be a traveling merchant caravan. You look over the goods. It seems like pretty generic shop stuff, but it seems like merchants don't come through this way very often. You also feel better about clearing out those Chaktrang on the road because he could have been hit by them too. Dvorak gives you all a hearty handshake and slap on the back to those who accept it, and is just talking about how chuffed he is that all of this is going so well for the town now that the ghosts have been cleared out. He invites you all to stop by for dinner sometime, or if you're ever having people up at the house, he'd love to have further conversation. But right now, he basically doesn't have any true news going on. It reports that he believes that the contractors have finished all of the major reconstruction on the house so far, and that currently they're waiting for any additional orders from the party. So with that, we can move on to Aurelia Manor.
Can we
Man, I
rename
keep
it
thinking of
officially
that
the Hooligan Manor?
gravestone that says RIP says re.
R-I-E.
Brutal.
Okay. You're back. You're back home. I guess I can get rid of this Yarg token since he's ascended to heaven. Not heaven. Hell.
Damn.
Yeah, Yorick didn't want to be our butler.
No, now you have
Yeah,
Dingo.
now we have a weird
A
dog.
different
Okay. So the
Wow, it's so clean.
yeah, the place has been cleaned up a little
Whoa.
bit. It's a nice thing about making maps in Incarnate. I can just select all the things that are junk and delete them and then slap this down. I literally had to clean the house inch by inch. But yeah, the house is now in a better state of repair. Let me take you around. Got
Do the dragons still work? The little dragon heads?
I mean, work? That's an alligator head.
Alligator heads still work.
Yeah. They work for whatever you want to do them for. Okay, that's the clean ballroom. We've got the cleansed dining room as well. Much nicer, not covered in dead pigs and such. We've got the cleansed chapel. Looking mostly the same. A statue is still in place where it once was. Let's go over to the bedrooms. And we have the bedrooms that you guys made in The Sims. Wait, where's Finn's?
Womp womp.
Wait a second.
Waze looks so cool.
I know. Well, you gave me yours, right? I can slap it on now.
I sure
Yeah,
did.
it was in Discord.
Let me grab
I
it.
just got to remove the lanterns from being in the way, but it's okay.
Oh, right. Oh, interesting.
So interesting.
Oh, that was right. Yeah, because those black spots on it look weird. So weird.
So weird.
And Oz has ideas for his room as well. But his are sketched out, and I'm not sure if someone wants to help eventually Oz put them into the Sims. And if you guys don't have Sims, just ask one of us who does, and we'll help you design your room.
The base game is free, just so you know.
It is? That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
don't
all
be
the
like
expansion
me.
packs are cost, you know. Yeah.
Or, get sucked into downloading mods for, actually 8 hours.
Yes. Yes. Common Sins L.
Well, the problem with mods is that when you use them, a lot of them are based around packs that you probably don't have, and you can select those off, but even so, it just makes you want to buy all that shit so you can get stuff that's modified.
Yeah.
I've trapped myself.
I mean, that's how I feel about buying things on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I want that class. Oh, should I just get the whole book?
I mean, yeah, I don't see why not. All my stuff is on Roll20, so I can't even use D&D Beyond. The Finn room.
Are you putting up the Pink Pony Club? Yay!
Which room is Finn's? Is it the bear room?
Yeah, it's
the
the
one that-
rug room.
Yeah.
Because Oz is taking the bearskin rug for.
Okay.
Or wait, no, was it Finn who wanted the rug and had Ronnie move it, or was that?
It was the bed that I had Ronnie move, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's...
Oz was attached to the bear. And hung out there sometimes when we weren't there.
There. I think that's about as good as it's going to get in terms of placement.
So are you closing the tunnel between the rooms, or the two of you?
Oh no, we've made it canon. That there is a secret tunnel between the two wardrobes.
Mm-hmm.
Cord.
A secret tunnel? Secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Wait, so there's a secret path between the rooms, through
via the ward.
here?
It's there's a false back in both of the wardrobes.
Wait, can you guys even see that because of lighting layers? Probably not.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Oh, you can? The green line?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so these are the rooms that you guys have right now. As you're inspecting the house, your contractor guy is going to show up. And he is going to... his name is Johann Vargas. You guys met him once before. He's a hobgoblin handyman. And he's going to say, well, we had a hell of a time trying to clean this place out. I will say, Miss Affinity, that you could have warned us that there were exploding trap weapons in your room. One of my contractors was almost injured. And the desiccated mummies in the basement certainly gave us a fright. But other than that, it was fairly routine. It was nice to have a sentient or semi-sentient house to talk to, and it sort of straightened up when we needed it to, and so on and so forth. But yeah, since your work was paid for in advance, we thank you for that. I did want to talk to you briefly about possible facilities. I've heard tell that you're running an adventurers guild, and as such, you probably want some places available to you. I was thinking a few things that you could use, since this is a very spacious house. For example, there is a large workshop there that has already seating for both the library and a potential academy that you could use to educate and potentially improve the thinking capacity and the ability to function in combat for any of the adventurers that you hire. As well as there's potential for an alchemy lab out of the greenhouse. If you hired an alchemist on, you might be able to get regular potions from them. A blacksmith would be fitting in the basement. And you could also use the large gymnasium, which also seemed to be some sort of infernal board game, as a training facility for any adventurers where they could improve their athletics abilities. There's also the chapel, which, because of the strong and innate magic in there, might be a good place for sort of a mage tower setup, where you could hire someone to help make you some spell scrolls or other things. Those are just some ideas I put over on the head. Although fitting such places and setting them up will take an additional fee, but if you're interested in doing so, I'd be happy to get the boys to work on it as soon as possible.
How much?
It depends on which facility you'd like to work on. Each one has an associated cost.
Sure, I've made a note of all the things you've talked about, or that we've talked about. Pairs. If I just sent you a screenshot of
pairs?
repairs that we, yeah. I have a sheet in our Wrath of the Godkin.
Yeah, I didn't hear Johan mentioning the massage parlor.
I do recall that as
Downstairs, you hear a lot of clattering and clanging, and anyone who inspects sees Tavian already going ham in the kitchen, complaining that nothing's organized, even though it looks spotless and perfect. You can tell he's excited, but he's just like, he's fussing as usual. And Polly is sort of getting teary-eyed, and she elbows whoever is closest, probably Wayne, is like, "You've done good to give him a place like this. He'll make good work of it. He could even open up his own restaurant here while you guys are away. I bet the people of town would like to try some of his cooking too."
And we wouldn't even need to hire a taste tester. I'd sacrifice so much.
Well, you'll have to beat me in line. Polly decides that she's going to assist both with the organizing of stuff for the guild, and just acting as sort of a head of household along with the butler to be in charge of just making sure everything's okay. You can also hire other people as you see fit to run things for you while you are away. And Astrid isn't sure what to do, a little bit out of her element here, but knowing you guys are going to be employing and potentially sending out adventurers on missions, she definitely sets to work in the athletic training facility, or just the empty gymnasium space, just sort of working out herself to try to get stronger, especially after the incident on the boat ship, or the ghost ship most recently. The boat ship. The ghost ship most recently, she's feeling like she could, probably stand to power up a little bit. And Slythe is going downstairs to inspect the blacksmithing space. He likes what he sees. He's already starting to get into little arguments with the fire elemental down there.
And please be mindful of the bear traps. There may still be bear traps.
We tried to get rid of most of those. You could have warned us about the giant worm living down there as well. He tried to be sneaky, but at times, when we went in to pick up a hammer or two, we found this large, strange-looking worm down there. I'm not sure. He is a friend of yours,
sorry.
isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
no,
he's a great
really chill. Yeah,
good
All
friend.
right.
Very sorry about that.
Oh, it's no problem. He seemed very polite, but a little embarrassed that we caught him. But I understand. Adventurers pick up strange sorts, and I'm not one to judge. Very interesting creature, though. Never seen one like that before. He rubs his chin thoughtfully. If there's anything else you need for us, we'll be resting in town. And otherwise, you can just let us know what you'd like set up here. But yeah, Ruthie, if you have specific things you want me to look over, we can talk about those now. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I posted a screenshot of everything we've had listed. So lines 13 through 17 is what you mentioned in this session, but then in previous sessions, we talked about, let's see, making the house livable, which is what we already did. So unhunting the bathrooms, whispers and servant quarters,
new Ronnie room, massage parlor, alchemy room. We talked about proper workshop. We've got possible dino stable, possible. I mean, you do have a large manor grounds too, and you've got. I think Owl would be disappointed if we kicked out the raccoons out of the shed. However, we might be able to get them better
Mhm.
raccoon housing and then take over the shed. There's also the hedge maze out back, which you could knock down and put in a pool
I
or
think
some
that was
sort of
the idea.
stables.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, library and the academy, apothecary, and the greenhouse. I think that's pretty much the same thing as the alchemy setup because that room is very large and can be used for both. Blacksmith basement
Yeah.
makes sense. There was a former blacksmithing setup inside the shed area outside before it was before it fell into
But then who's
disuse.
gonna feed the fire elemental?
Exactly.
He's gonna get lonely.
Yeah, it's good for him to have a friend. And I think the spirit of its former occupant would enjoy that as well. Gymnasium as a training area makes sense, and the ballroom serving as Finn's like cabaret kind of is probably a good idea too. And yeah, you can. The gymnasium is so large, you could also use that for another show area or a place for parties or something like that too. All of this stuff is probably doable. I'm not sure where you'd want to put the massage parlor. It seems kind of seedy, but you could always rope off half of the gymnasium for that or something like that too. Or refurbish any of
What is
those.
a gymnasium?
Gymnasium. What's a gyme? Oh, a gyme.
I
Okay.
can't spell.
I do love the way these Sims made rooms look. So if those of you guys
They
who don't
look
have access to the
super nice.
game want to spend some time with any of us, I mean, we won't be playing next week, so maybe there's some time. In the
Sure, maybe
meantime, we
the
can
stream
do
should
this.
just be like you and I, or like you stream building the
Yeah,
the rooms.
I was thinking about that. I think that's
Oh my
really
gosh.
fun. I don't know if I
That's
want to
very
take up
cute.
a regular stream for that, but I could add a bonus stream if people were available for that. But I also think it's probably
I'd
for
be
the
down
best.
to join.
Yeah, exactly. I think it might be best if like we were like, okay, Oddish and Ruthie have a moment Ruthie can make it and they can be on stream together doing that.
Hell yeah.
Or, we can do that with I know Owl has very extensive sketches. I didn't want to put everything in as best I could and make it not look great when we could just do a final version of it. But I did knock down the walls for Ozzy. We're not sure when Owl's going to be able to come back, but hopefully in the next month or so, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, you've got all of this at your disposal, and you can decide now or in between now and next week what things you'd like to work on and how much those fittings would cost. Thank you, Meowth, for just walking up happily and digging your claws into my leg to stretch. And
Exact same tone that you use for like, wow, thank you so much for that, like, subscribe or whatever.
it's the same thing. Well, I know
Wow,
she's
thank
being
you,
cute.
Meowth.
She just woke up and she's like, "Hey, how's it going? Let's play." And she's not being mean. She just it hurts when you get the claws in the leg all of a sudden. The other things to consider are, you have a couple things to deal with in terms of what's happened while you were away. Kiki would like to talk to you about something that he forgot to say before. And yeah, you've got any potential redesigns or anything like that to set up. If you want to put out a call that you're hiring adventurers for stuff, you could do that as well. The opportunity to send adventurers that you hire or collect as B team squad members out on adventures so they can like gain some strength and also potentially get some extra income for you. That's the benefit of having the Adventurers Guild, is that you can have some passive income. Not really passive, but passive for you. And you've also received some mail since this has happened. And your butler Dingo is very... you can tell he's very flustered and excited about one of these proclamations that you have received. So you can take care of any of that stuff as you would like to, or in the order you would like to. We have about a half hour left of this session. So anything you guys would like to prioritize now, you can.
Well, before the the interior designer, architect. Before he leaves, I do want to say that look, I know you're a consummate professional. Definitely seem like it, but we would really appreciate it if you were discreet about the worm you saw in the basement. He's very special to us, and we would prefer if people didn't know he was here.
He make a persuasion check on him.
You got this. Can I help, Kel?
Oh my lord.
Sure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
he's our special worm, and you better not tell anyone about it.
That sounds more like a threat. Not
That's
persuasion.
Since playing bad cop.
Okay, 18. He nods and he
That's a
says,
guide- a
"Of
guidance."
course, if we're going to be working together, I don't want to get on anybody's bad side. If it's important that he stays hidden, then sure. We didn't mean to upset him either, so I hope you'll let him know that."
Of course, thank you.
And he heads out after that with his boys. All right, what do you guys want to do now?
I guess we can check the mail, or
Yeah.
Okay.
check the mail.
just going through the errand list in my brain.
And do
Yeah.
is the setup such that we can now send things with the birds such as we have and the good berries that we have, or
Yeah, you guys haven't really set up a room for the birds yet, or how you want to house them. That's something you might want to consider. It might be a good idea to like maybe set up an area for them
Birdhouse.
within the greenhouse or something like that, like a mini aviary
A
within there.
rookery?
And yeah, Cal can feed them for now, and you probably want to try to grow those other seeds in the meantime. But
do we think we have like the ability to send a letter though?
yeah, I mean, because you have Tequisils, you could send a letter. You can also and Dingo has set up postal service with your address and along with Yorkus while you guys have been away. So Yorkus has made sure that you guys are now open for business as the Sahula Guild in this area. You have a permanent address, and you can also send outgoing mail and don't have to wait for a postman to deliver. You can send it yourself with a bird
Nice.
or several birds.
That's so rad.
Cool.
Yurkus is a bro.
Yorgus is a bro, and honestly, Dingo is
Yeah.
just crushing
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
He hasn't done much, but he's here.
No,
to
no,
help.
it's
The
But so far,
performance
it's
review?
10 out of
All right. You
So,
will find
yeah.
amongst the mail addressed to this location a letter from Gehrmund Goldbear requesting permission to reopen and claim the Freeze Mining Company, which he says was previously known as the Goldbear Mine, belonging to his family. Please make an int save to see if you remember who this guy is.
That's
the guy that we saved, his relative that we saved coming out the woods.
Finn has no
Was it-
idea.
Is it the relative? Yeah.
No, yeah, you guys
Didn't he
saved.
give us the-
You saved Gehrmund from being attacked by orcs as he was attempting to swipe some gnomish technology from them.
That guy.
You wonder if he had something to do, if the orcs you were fighting before when you encountered them, or at least discussed, conversated with before,
Sorry
if they had something to
that
do
we
with
don't
the
always
shack trade.
with you, but we were like, wait, this is about the mine, right? That guy with the mine in the side.
What's mine?
Wait, in the side chat, you were talking about that?
Yeah, we were like, this is all about the mine, right? Like these guys are all to do with this.
Oh, earlier with those guys? Oh, yeah.
With the orcs, yeah.
Okay. Understood. I see
Okay.
where you're coming from with that.
So he has now asked us to reclaim the mine from us.
When you look at this envelope, you see that it is addressed to the current owner
Ronnie.
of the Freeze Mining Company. You also
Which
recall
is-
that this house is, was the property of the Freeze family. Raleigh Freeze created it as a place for him and his wife, who tragically died while trying to escape his clutches, basically. And Freeze Mining Company was one of his, even though he was supposed to be in a sort of early retirement because of his richness, he opened up the Freeze mining company along the Dune Driftway. And basically he bought out the Gold Bear mine and renamed it the Freeze Mining Company. But then it fell into disrepair as his family fell into disrepair, and along with it, so did the town of Goldrill around it. And Garamond is basically, you can tell this letter has been here for a while and has just finally been uncovered by Dingo, as he's finally been given free reign of the house to move around as one of the ghosts in here. The letter that has just arrived, though, is different. It says, I don't know if this is accurate, but I've heard through the grapevine that you guys might be, the Sahooligans might be in charge of this house now. Please, please, please help me get this mine up and running again. I will provide you with whatever resources I can that we mine up. Please, I beg of you. So he's really desperate for that. Talking to Dingo, Dingo will inform you that Goldrill is along the Dune Driftway to Oasara, which can be reached by going a bit north of town and to the west, so to speak. I'm not sure if that accurately portrays it, but that's how it looks in my head. So you have that on your plate. And is this the correct thing now? You also see a very ornate, like, golden envelope that seems to have the weight of at least, like, 10 pounds. That everyone in town has been sort of murmuring about because there was a very fanciful and fancy-looking messenger who arrived, and based on his desert garb and the coloration of his cloaks with blue and yellow, it seems that he represented likely someone who is either a royal or a council member from Oasara, the desert city along the Dune Driftway. You can see Dingo sort of rocking back on his feet on his like ghostly, the balls of his feet, as he's very excited. He's been waiting to see what this says. It seems like for a fancy man, exactly the kind of thing you would like to check out. Let me make sure. I'm reading this correctly. But you guys are going to open it, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Dingo, would you
strange.
like to do the honor?
If no one will, then Ronnie will, and they will do it sort of carelessly.
Just rip it in half. Oops.
Just like sort of slide their like thumb claw under and like sort of pull it apart.
You'll notice that it's not even a real envelope. It's a box. It is a golden and gilded box shaped like an envelope. So when you try to do that, you realize you can't, and there's like a little latch that's easy to get open. But it like
But
pops.
it is soft, and I am strong.
No. You don't have struggling with it. You're just like a little bit shocked that even in your meager notice of civilization, you know what an envelope is, and you're like, why would someone send something disposable and make it so expensive? This is such lavish bullshit.
So Ronnie does slightly ruin the box, but then figures out how to open it.
Hey, Ruthie, remember those like puzzle boxes from Glass Onion? It's like that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
I fucking love that. Those movies are fun. We're getting a third one soon, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. The trailer looks
Ronnie
nice.
doesn't go full. Anyway, whatever. Never mind. Moving on.
Smashing open the box. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Okay. Okay, so you smash it open and you look at the letter. I'm like very nervous right now because I'm like, is this the right document? But I think it is.
I think this letter is for someone else.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is for my good party. I forgot I told you I run a much better game for them.
Damn,
I'm
I
trying
thought
to
you
reach you
said
about your
good, like,
cart's extended
alignment.
warranty.
Yeah, this is for my non-chaotic party. The party who always
we
follows
were
the railroad.
all along.
To those organized, you see this in this like big calligraphy style font too. It is a massive scroll for how like terse a letter it is. It says, to those organized under the moniker the Hooligans, the Prince of Oasara formally requests your entry to the Tournament of Champions known as Aldrich's Aegis, in honor of the departed but beloved hero. The Prince has heard of your dispatching of the cruel godkin, Nautilus Bloodfoam, and wishes to see your combat abilities firsthand in a display of bravery. Should you accept and win first place, you will be invited to a fine banquet at the palace in your honor. Sincerely, Crown Prince Zahir Amin-Rabe.
Can we
A
just
real
write that?
prince?
Say
You see Ronnie,
Are you spraying perfume? What's happening?
you see and hear Ronnie's entire demeanor fall as they read this, going, to another tournament.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
almost
like
as-
the tournament part, but banquet.
Yeah,
it's
as
like-
Ronnie's expression falls, Finn's gets more and more excited.
It's weird. It's like someone planned a whole tournament thing, and then a bunch of stupid players were like, "What if we had a tournament?" And then I had to do both.
And now
It's
we are
almost-
cursed with tournaments.
And the one delayed the other by like 3 months.
You told me to delay, and I did it.
No, what I said
I
was,
followed the
it's okay.
assignment.
I've got work to do. And you said,
Can't
yes, you
can't wait
will.
for Finn and Wei to show up and be like, oh yes, we just came from a tournament just like this.
No differences at all.
We sure fought. Fighting happened.
Are you gonna drop us the text, or do I need to ask for the prince's name again?
Oh yeah, I can copy and paste that. Which
Yes,
room do you guys
please.
want to look at when you here? Bedrooms? Like what should be our backdrop here?
Front of the
Whatever.
mansion looks pretty nice though.
Yeah,
I do like
the-
the Sims
Yeah, the
layout.
foyer looks
I mean-
nice.
Yeah, I think the chapel was really lovely.
Well,
Chapel
you're all
is
saying
dope.
different things. I don't know.
All of
to your
them.
heart.
Show all the
Your heart,
maps.
sure.
Okay,
Whatever.
sure.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
could build us a tournament so that we can decide which.
Oh, I'll build you a tournament. ChatGPT, get ready.
I do like admiring me and Ruthie's Sims work.
It's so nice.
Yeah, it's
They're
the most,
very good.
it's most aesthetically.
It does look
I
like
give up.
Way's room is a little
Sneezically-
bigger.
A
Sneezically attack.
sneezically sneezing. Oddish, let's play some Marvel Rivals. when
Is
all this
Wade's
said
room
and done.
bigger?
Okay, so
No, it's just that Finn's room has too
Uh,
much crap in it.
so
I do
Okay,
picture
well-
Way's room being a lot more cluttered than what ended up happening.
Yeah, there's only so much. I like tried to throw some shoes on the floor.
Well, look, it just got like renovated.
yeah, exactly.
You haven't
This is
even
before.
lived in it
True.
yet.
Doesn't Wade
Okay,
have like
yeah,
a
I
bar in his
will-
room that he can like serve drinks for the others out of as like a pseudo therapist?
Yes. Yeah. It's this.
Question, which is there a RSVP and is there a date, and are we already like in contempt of this gold package?
Imagine we missed it because we were so busy doing our own.
Oh
that's,
my
that's what
God.
you should do. But the thing is, I like what I build more than what I build for you guys. So we're gonna do what I say anyways, and it's gonna start when you fucking get there. That's
He's
the
waiting.
amount
He's
of
like,
games.
any day now, I
That's
can
the
throw
amount
this
of
tournament as soon as they show up.
I know. Yeah. Right.
You did
Right. You get the sense.
Okay, but there's not like a please return this envelope. Yes, no. How
This-
many guests, fish?
Yeah, there's
or
no RSVP on this.
pork? Okay.
This is not the kind of, you get the sense, Ron, even from your limited understanding of royal affairs, that this is not the kind of invitation that one expects to be rejected. Like you're like, oh, this is written by the kind of person who expects us to come There is no need to RSVP. He knows we'll be there. Ronnie, can you give me an intelligence save too? To see if any of this rings a bell.
Do you like want me to get information out of it? Because I don't.
Natural
You're probably
zero.
next to.
Damn.
You're so mad that you have to do another tournament that none of this reminds you of anything or anyone.
I'm so mad personally, but Ronnie is mad about different things.
Yeah, maybe give it a day or two, and maybe when you think on it again, maybe you have a long rest on it, right, Meowth? This is the look Meowth's giving me right now. Oh,
Yeah, she's like, you wanted to give me this information, just tell me.
Creepy.
Don't
I've been
make me
dying to
embarrass
give you
myself
this
like that.
information.
Oh
dying.
yeah. Meow meow.
That's cool. I'm happy to get that
Look, here's
Nat
her
Zero
butt.
out of my blood.
Nat Zero is funny. It's like you
I would
roll
argue
the
it's a
dice and they
dirty 4,
dissolve.
but
No, I think there's first of all, there's no coming back from a Nat 1, and the fact that then it's a 0 is just like, it's over.
It's Jover.
Ronnie eats this
it's
letter.
over.
Yeah, don't eat the microphone. You're not Ronnie. Okay.
Well,
Oh my god. Meowth would be the worst bugbear. Just killing everything. Surprise attack. Surprise attack. Surprise attack. Okay, so you've got this letter. You've also got a Kiki to speak to as well, but you haven't really discussed this letter or what it means for you guys. What's your guys' reactions to this formal invitation from a prince you've never met?
Finn is
If
elated.
Ronnie, yeah, if Ronnie read this aloud, Wei did turn to Finn and, like in the chat, just like, so who's got dibs on seducing the prince? We're just both gonna give it a go, see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Game on.
Game on.
Okay. Shooting.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful.
like Ronnie's just like, this sounds terrible. Also weirdly familiar, but I'm tired after the weird orc fight unexpectedly. So let me think on it. But don't we need to go hear about the necklace anyway?
Necklace.
Was it Oasara?
Yeah, it was on the way.
I thought it was the
anyway.
rock, or I thought it was the gray area on the map,
What
the
necklace?
south of Oasara.
Wait,
Was it?
is
Where is Lonai from on the Plantania map?
I'm not telling you because you're not doing that.
What do you mean?
Illegal.
That's not part of the
Illegal.
campaign. You guys don't get to go there. It's too far.
It's been stolen.
Oh, I mean,
Mhm.
it's on the way to Oasara, but it's after that.
Uh-huh.
It's right after Oasara.
Uh,
It's right after. Technically,
Could you
where
take us
Lonar
there?
said he was from was a cult within Zonia, but Zonia is the area that has been basically locked off because both of the mountain ranges and the giant stone gates that block everyone out. That's where the Valks are from. If you think back to what the orcs were saying earlier, they're very isolationist, but they also wish to take over the land of OSR because they feel like it's been mismanaged to a certain extent. That's at least the word on the street. And so they've contracted these orcs, the Shak Trang Legacy, some of the strongest orcs of the orcs in the area. And they are using them to fight a proxy war for them on Oasaran soil and try to take over the region between Zonia and Oasara. So that's sort of a ongoing conflict that's happening right now.
Sorry, would you mind pulling us to the large map?
The island map?
Yeah.
This map needs some updating a little bit, but
Did you move
You need
Oasara?
us to draw penises all over it?
yeah,
We can
yeah.
do quick if you need it.
It needs.
I've mostly only drawn sharks, for the record. It's not my fault that I'm not a good artist.
It needs some chubs updating.
Oh, okay.
So north for us, but
Zonia.
not technically. So Zonia, yeah. The L is for Lonai, where Lona is from.
That was where Lona is from.
So
There's
that's where the
a wall
necklace
top.
is from.
And that's where the orcs are from?
I would say, let me do some John Maddening here so you guys can see what's up. Okay, so
Isn't it like the orcs are like?
yes, this.
Oh, they're only like 20 feet away. Oh
Yeah,
my
exactly.
gosh. You guys.
So the orcs basically own the forests to the, I guess that's southwest of Jarek Spawn. The orcs have an encampment somewhere in here, which is where they're mostly from. Most of their armies have moved this way. But for whatever reason, these losers had been guarding the camp, went this way, and met you guys over there. People in Jarek Spawn don't typically go in to fight with the orcs because normally the orcs aren't very aggressive and stick to their own things. They occasionally do raids, but for the most part, there's sort of like a kind of like a Cold War going on. Thank you for the follow. All followers are anonymous to protect the innocent. And right now, these are the stone gates of Zonia, which are really hard to get into. There's also words that the Zonians have some sort of like basically anti-air attacks as well. Over here in this region here is where the like proxy war is taking place between the orcs and Oasaran forces. The thing that I would delete on this map is that this road doesn't really exist.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the penis.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes total sense that the road is the problem here, for sure.
Wait, where's the penis? Yep. Oh, the squirting thing?
What?
By Enchantra. Okay, so you're just here to learn a little bit about the game. We'll welcome in. We'll just confuse you further. But if you have any questions, I'm mostly running this game as the DM. If you have any questions, just ask the party, and they will try their best to answer when they can in the text chat. Okay, so I will be providing you guys next week with a Dune Driftway map, so you'll get a better sense of the region. But yeah, the main journey you guys would be making would be up from your house, past Gold Drill, along the Dune Driftway to Oasar. That would be how you would get there, most likely. Okay, anything else that you guys want to know?
I think I'm good. I don't know if I have any other questions.
Is it... So, as far as we know, the road that we see is the road to take to Orisara?
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yes.
Ignoring the shortcut, right? Because that's...
Right. I mean, I assume there is a shortcut that... I mean, we could say that there is one. I'm not saying that there's no road there, but that road will not be accessible to you guys currently. So the path you will have to take is that way. And I also don't have like a whole thing of I built this separate road and it's all a different set of adventures. That's not an actual thing. So I'm just trying to be upfront about you guys. Like, this is the path. I think it was just, I don't know why I built that separate road. It made sense to me for some reason at the time, but it doesn't anymore.
What you could say with this road now that we're in autumn is that it's just in a lowland and it gets flooded out. This is a desert, so...
It's possible, but there's actually another lore-friendly reason for why you wouldn't want to go there. But
cool. Okay.
But I'm not going to get into that because it's mildly spoilery, I think. But yeah, you guys are around Hollow's End right now, as you know, and that would be the road you would take. It is a long route, so you will have to expect some time on the road and some time stopping by Gold Drill if you want to help Garamond with his dealio. But there may be some interesting things that happen to you along the way. Who knows? And okay, so the only thing I would like to do, if possible, before the end of this session is for you guys to talk to Kiki, if possible.
Yeah, we should talk to Kiki.
Always good to talk to Kiki.
Kiki is elated to see you guys as you come back, and will try to curl his tail around you in the form of a hug as best he can. It's kind of cold and kind of weird feeling, but you appreciate the gesture as much or as little as you can. Kiki will remind you guys that he did leave the Terrabane armor in the Underdark. And so when you guys are mentioning potential plans and talking about what's going on in the mail you received, he'll say that, helping someone out with a mine might be a good way of getting some safer paths into the Underdark as well. So that's probably not a bad idea, although there's no real ticking clock on reclaiming the armor right now. Keeping it safe and away from anyone who might want it is not the bad thing. And also you have plausible deniability right now. You can't lead anyone to it because you literally don't know where it is. Only Kiki does. But Kiki also is going to look very embarrassed, and he's going to be like, "Oh, my friends, I'm so sorry. I was so excited to have found you that I forgot to tell you. When I was searching for you under the earth, under the sea, and coming to here, to this place, as I passed, I felt the blood, the scent of my family. Perhaps one, perhaps many. And I believe they are coming from this desert land that you have mentioned just now." You will learn that Kiki believes that there may also be another Megalithari in the greater Oasara area as well. Further making it a point of curiosity for you guys. He doesn't know that much detail because he was rushing, but as he was searching and passed around Oasara, he felt like he felt something, the same sort of feelings he had felt once before. And so at this point, you sort of have the marching orders. Something is happening in Oasara. A few things are happening. There's war. There's this tournament. There's the fact that you're on this prince's radar, and the fact that he has some sort of negative feelings towards the Godkin, or just specifically Nautilus. Intrigue and royal affairs aside, you also now have a reason to head there just to help your friend Kiki. So with those things in mind, we will pick it up next time from there, where you guys can maybe choose one or two of these repairs to do around the house to focus on. Tell the others what you want them to do while you guys are away, meaning the B team, and then head out for your next adventure. And at that point, I will provide for you a map of the Dune Driftway. So if that all sounds good to you guys,
New area, let's go. This feels like the end of season 1.
I know.
it really is. It
Super
is. It is like the beginning. Well, it's more like the beginning of season 3, right? We completed our second year doing this. So if we think Island season 1, Jarek Spawn season 2, this is season 3. So that's it for us for right now, unless anyone has any last minute things they want to do. And we will be off next week because we'll be down 2 party members, but then we should be back the following week. I should still be streaming on that Thursday, but I'll just be doing retro stuff for Viewer Appreciation Month. If you're interested in hanging out with us here, we are doing a Viewer Appreciation Month, and we will be doing a poll as soon as possible, probably tomorrow, so I don't ping everyone late at night. But we will be having the people of the community vote on what games to include. Rydia just put it in one today, and I'm gonna let it be added, even though it's technically too late because it's a good friend. So anyway, we are done for now, and Oh, Dango's playing Zelda 2. Let's go over and give him some
Like
love.
Boogaloo?
Yeah, Zelda 2, Adventures of Linkaloo.
The classic title.
Let's raid at Dango. Angus. Okay. Okay, that didn't work at all. Raid. No. Yes.
Sure, would it be... Oh, I'll ask you that.
You can ask me now. I'm just doing this stuff.
I was just gonna ask, would it be easier for you to just list off of pairs, or would it be easier if I link and you just enter into the
You're cutting
sheet?
out. Give me 1 second. We'll sort it out once your mic is a little bit less silly. All right, I'm gonna raid us out now. Have a good night.
Good night, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. There's gonna come a day when she's gonna have to go